In a normal Starsector playthrough, you'd usually start by trading, exploring and hunting pirate bounties, and then transition into building colonies and conquest, at which point pirates become merely a nuisance not worth a second thought. But this time around, things are different. I joined the pirates in an attempt to make them great again, but now every faction hates me. I'm flying around in barely space-worthy junk ships and there are bounty hunters on my ass. Can I survive and help my pirate friends to a glorious future? Let's find out together, for the story of Captain Propanius begins now. And we start our journey at Karas, a tundra world that belongs to our friendly pirates. And Captain Propanius starts with 3 little ships, a safety overridden enforcer with a bunch of hammers and a bunch of assault chain guns that's probably gonna explode at the first contact. Then we have a kite with a bunch of reapers and a big hound with a big assault chain gun. Now, if we look at Propanius' skills, these are completely different. As you can see, all we can pick are combat skills, and I will pick field modulation that I usually do at the start. As for the rest of the skills, I am using a mod called Second in Command, which allows me to recruit executive officers with a different set of skills that will then benefit my playthrough. And lucky for us, where we start, we do have one of those guys over here in the bar. So you can see, we can pick and choose any of these officers, and I think it's really important, since we are pirates, that we go with piracy and choose Sophia Daka. She starts with generous donation skill, which means extra post-battle salvage and an extra chance for the opponents to drop their weapons. And since early on we're gonna be probably fleeing a lot, I am gonna pick as her first option outmaneuvered for extra burn level and extra maneuverability of the fleet outside of combat. Now, as I mentioned, pretty much every faction besides Legion Infernalis and pirates hates us. Luckily for me, there's a pirate boss, Terry Yaw, over here that might have some work for me. We can make some money, but delivering a secret package to an unexplored system, we'll take that. We're gonna sell all of our extra weapons that we've got, and we're gonna buy some extra fuel. That should get us there and back again, hopefully. And now, since we are flying through hostile space, we're gonna just turn our transponder off. Now we have to be very careful not to get spotted by anybody until we are strong enough to destroy mercantile convoys out there. There is a salvage fleet right there though. It would be unfortunate if we try to kill them. Now, earlier I did say that we should try and make pirates great again, right? And I think the best way to do that, I think, would be if we try to go and destroy Hegemony, right? They are probably our worst enemy out there, and somebody that really does not appreciate pirates. But that comes later. Our first victory is here, and we're gonna steal this dram from the prospector so we can carry more fuel. We certainly cannot carry all the loot though, and that gave us money with the pirates and the pirate favorability. You see, that is also a new thing I'm using, a mod called privateering, which affects our commissions. So the more stuff we kill for the pirates, more points we get, and then we get bonuses like production of capital ships and large weapons over here. So yeah, we're gonna have to kill a lot. For now, we continue to our dead drop, which should be in here somewhere. Oh, there's somebody guarding this. Oh, it's the Luddic path. Okay, these guys are chill with us, kinda. We're neutral. They do have a station right there, though. We're gonna go dark, and we're gonna try to sneak in towards this location. Oh, we got it. All right. Yes, that is 73,000. That is huge. Now let's get out of here, and let's maybe go check Styx, where the pirates hang out. Also, we got our monthly income, which is a flat 15,000, but then we get bonuses for killing enemy ships, and they also cover 50% of our upkeep. We also get requisition bonds. We have 6 right now that we can then turn over to Supervisor Nasun Korolev, and we can get some cool stuff out of that. First though, I need to actually make it to Styx. We made it here to Arigato just in time because I completely ran out of fuel, so hopefully these guys got some. Well, they've got fuel. It's not the cheapest though, but we're gonna grab it. Another rule I also have is that I can only get ships that we kill in battle or we buy from the pirate markets. It has to be the pirate markets. And these guys got some really cool ships that would be great. The Imperium ships they stolen, but they're too expensive for us. But this Intrex might not be. It's only under 30k. I think we're gonna buy it. And we're gonna buy this Decurion frigate as well. Now we definitely need more crew, and luckily these guys have access crew that we can buy cheaply. Now let's see if we can actually outfit our ships if they've got weapons for them. Well, since we are pirates, I slapped a bunch of missiles on it and some pulse lasers because that's what they had here. And then on the other one, we just slapped a bunch of assault chain guns and safety overrides. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Now, while I would like to get some officers that would fly my ships, we have a couple of executive officers over here, and I was looking at this guy. He's doing improvisation, which I think fits really well with the pirate stuff because it's all about D-mods and such, so I'm gonna hire him for 10,000 credits. So he starts with salvage armor, which means all of our ships got plus 10% armor and hit points. And I'm gonna take enhanced overrides, which basically means that ships with safety overrides hull mod, like mine, gain peak performance improved by 25%, and the safety overrides weapon range threshold is increased by 100 units, so we have longer range. Now let's fly back to the core worlds and see if my contacts got some more work for me. Also, the Luddic Church put a bounty on us, launching in 16 days, so that's gonna be fun. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? I found some Luddic pilgrims. Oh, and they're fleeing us. Let's pursue them and let's destroy them. Oh, we got a high-value prisoner as well. That's huge. We're gonna collect ransom for that prisoner. Oh, and Kara's got an officer available for hire. You're reckless. Oh, isn't that perfect for pirates? She's gonna go and she's gonna blow up our new Interax. Now, our contact over here wants us to go kill a bounty in the Legio Infernalis space, which is probably gonna be tough. We get 33,000 and we can take out these guys. And on our way to Legio space, we can also stop at Umbra just to check up on our supervisor. Here we can actually spend our requisition bonds, where we can actually request faction nanoforge production. Oh, that's interesting. We can actually produce some ships. We only have $8 worth of bonds, so we cannot make anything good. But you know what? Give me 2 boulders. That's gonna take 2 months. I do hope that in 2 months I won't actually be needing them anymore. There are also a couple of executive officers. You know what? Maybe it's time we get one that is focused on warfare. She starts with iron sights, so we get extra non-missile weapon range and extra weapon repair speed. We gotta go for surefire impact and get extra missile damage, speed, hit points, and maneuverability. As for my contact over here, they want me to deploy a spy satellite. I usually don't like these missions, but since we are pirates, we're gonna try and do it. First though, we go to Legio space. We only have 22 days to do that. Oh, I caught up to the traitor. Oh, that was close. They are trying to flee though, so we're just gonna chase them down. And we're not gonna recover any of these ships, so I don't think it's worth it. We do get some food and volatiles that we may be able to sell, but first we probably need to run away from all of these pirates chasing us. I wouldn't actually mind fighting the prospectors though. By the way, did you guys know that you can become pirates as well? All you have to do is become my channel members, and you'll get a special hat that you can choose to show everybody else or not. But I will always know you're there to support me, even in the tough times where we have to resort to piracy. And we got a missile autoloader hull mod for that, and another high-value prisoner. Let's go. Also, that got me to level 2, which doesn't actually give me any skill points, right? Because we can only spend them in combat, so that's gonna come later. Now, let's see if you can be sneaky. This is one that's gonna be tough. You know what? We're gonna go dark and we're just gonna transverse jump over here. And that makes us be right here, right in the time to deploy the spy sat. Let's go. Now let's get the fuck out of here. These guys luckily are fighting the Imperium. And since we are in the system, I know that the Imperium usually had some secrets hidden around these two suns, so I'm gonna go check them out. Oh yeah, there is definitely something in there. Let's see what you guys are hiding. That's a research station. Oh, we're gonna burn into the sun for it. There are a couple of remnant drones we're gonna have to take care of. Then we can loot this. Ooh, we got a level 3 executive officer here. The starfaring skill could be actually very useful. I'm gonna, of course, grab them and then see if we can switch for somebody else. And we got ourselves a beta core, a pirate blueprint package, which I guess the pirates don't need, so I'm gonna learn that one. As for this vortex, that one we're gonna sell to the pirates so they can learn it. Let's see if we can search for some more and maybe get something useful. Another shield mod. We will take that. The rest, not so useful. Now let's go check up on our contacts. See if they have more work for us, and maybe we can get some more ships now that we have a nice stack of money. Now generally, we would sell or trade beta cores and alpha cores and such if we weren't to use them to, let's say, try tag, because they would pay us more money, but we're only allowed to trade with pirates. So we're selling them to pirates. And pirates, you better learn this vortex. Let's see if my boss got some more work for me. She's got an interesting job for us where we have to go raid an outpost. I don't know if this is gonna be safe. We're gonna need some marines, but it's something we can definitely try. It's way out there though. Let's accept it. Oh, and independents are now chasing me with a bounty fleet as well. That's great. No idea what I did to deserve that, but that's how it is. Now I'm gonna quickly jump to Tia, a system over here before we go out there, because I remember there used to be an abandoned research station where you could stash your resources. Oh, and there's a fleet who seeks assistance. They want to trade missiles for supplies. How about we just kill you? I'm not sure if these guys think that we are charity, but let's be real, we are not charity. We are anything but charity. Well, I guess we didn't get the missiles though, but we killed them, and that's all that matters to me. Now let's see this station. Okay, I guess this one doesn't work like that anymore. Well, I guess we're gonna go to Asconia then, where we're getting those boulders in 5 days. And we can stash our stuff there. There are my beautiful boulders. Let's grab them. We're gonna go with Hornets on this one. And we got Atropos and Asram for this one. Let's see if they've got anything useful. Aggressive officer with field modulation. Hell yeah, we're grabbing you. Now we do have a logistical officer that we got over yonder, and it's level 3, which would be really big, but we would have to replace our piracy officer, unfortunately. Having the emergency order where the transfers jump, which we are using constantly, doesn't reduce the combat readiness. Oh yeah, that's a big one. I think we're gonna have to replace for now, and then maybe later on we can switch back again. We do start with Ad Astra for extra burn in hyperspace, which is also great and less fuel usage. We're gonna take recovery efforts for those extra repairs outside of combat, and then we can grab that emergency order that I wanted. You know what? We want to be faster. Let's go navigation. I'll see what our supervisor's got. And she wants me to deploy another spy satellite. This time around in the Thracia star system. You know what? We're going in that direction, so might as well try it. We might fail though. I got instantly jumped by the Imperium as I got in here. What do you guys have? A Praetorian? An Interax and a couple of frigates? I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? My reckless officer is already trying to die, but that gives me a chance to maybe do some good work here. Oh yeah, our reckless officer is gone now, but maybe I can go head to head with some of the smaller frigates and do some good work there. I don't think I can do anything against this big boy though, but I can go help my friends who are taking on their Praetorian and overload myself. Of course, that was definitely a good idea. Let's be real. That was all just a trap, so I can get back in here and do some solid damage. And with that, their Praetorian is dead, and only their Interax remains. And now it's 2 versus 1, buddy. That was a glorious victory. We might have lost a couple of ships. We can actually recover them all. That's fine. And we can even recover their Praetorian. You know what? Let's take it. That's a huge win for us. Problem is, we do not have nearly enough crew to man all of these. So I'm gonna try to sneak to the pirates over here and repair. And luckily, these guys do have access crew, so I'm just gonna buy a bunch. No, not that many. Now, unfortunately, these guys didn't really have much, so we just put on whatever we could. We're gonna need to sneak over there now. Well, it's definitely time for some emergency burning because we've been spotted instantly. Now, if I can hide in the belt over here. Oh, so close. Okay, we are in the belt, which means we should be able to get there without being spotted. That bastard spotted us. We're now safe. Let's go quickly to the target location. Boom! Deploy the psi satellite. I think it's time we go way out there and try to raid the secret outpost. We'll see how hard this is gonna be, but the payoff should be big. Now, where in the system that thing is? No idea. Actually, very much idea. It's right there. Holy shit, there's a Nibelung right next to it? Wow. Yeah, that would be great to have. Let me come back to this a bit later. Let us talk our way in and out of the secret outpost. That's gonna make things easier. And there we go. We raided the outpost. We got 150 heavy armaments. Wow, that's good. And we got a very nice bonus there. That thing we can sell nicely to some other pirates. But first, let's go kill these remnants here who are just chilling. Because I have a feeling that probably if we go after that Nibelung, they're gonna attack us. So yeah, we can't have that. Plus we get some more cool stuff out of them. Oh, and that leveled up our executive officer and me. I think we're gonna go for target analysis. Deal more damage? Hell yeah. And from the improv, we're gonna take the preservation, so we can reduce the negative effects of demods by 25%. That actually would work well because we have a lot of demodded ships. Now let's spend that story point on Nibelung. It only has structural damage and glitch sensor array. That's not even that bad. And we get a free battleship. We're definitely gonna have to mothball it if you want to get it home. And we can barely get home now. But home we gotta go because we are being pursued by bounty hunters. Or maybe these bounty hunters need a good spanking. And maybe my ships need more D-mods. I'm sure that would be easy to acquire. Oh, I missed on that hammer. That's a shame. We can easily say that that's probably their most effective ship gone. I just need to get close enough to destroy because it's ready. Oh no! Oh no! I went for the kill and overload myself. But we got a backup. Don't worry about that. As for the hound, I don't know if I can catch it, but we pirates stand together. And as such, we win together. Let's pursue these guys. We did lose our boulder and our kite. I'll take them back gladly. And we got insulate an engine assembly. Hell yeah. Plus a high value prisoner. Love to see it. My warfare executive officer also leveled up. And we're gonna go for stabilized targeting for extra ballistic weapon damage, projectile speed, and less weapon recoil. My officers are also ready to level up. Field modulation for our reckless one. And combat endurance for our aggressive boy. Now let's run back home for real this time. Because this one wasn't the only bounty fleet that's chasing us. Do you guys need my heavy armaments by any chance? The Pathers would pay even better for them. We might go there. We are neutral with Pathers. Now the question is, can we actually fix our Nibelung? The answer is probably not. We don't have the weapons for it. For now, we're just gonna store it over here where we have already stored everything else, mainly our weapons. I also wanted to check if you can start building in some of our S-mods. Oh, this one needs just a bit more XP. Well, not that a bit more, 600 more. Oh, my kite actually could build in something. Let's build in the auxiliary thrusters for it, sure. And same for my hound. Oh, we can build in stuff into our boulders already. Yes. Not this one though. This one died repeatedly. I'm gonna see if I can build in something. I just need to grab, let's say, hardened shields. Because SO you cannot build in. Oh yeah, I do have enough to build in something. You know what? Let's just go for hardened shields. Sure, why not? And then we pick the SO again. Now my ships are slightly stronger. We do have 46 requisition bonds though. Let's see if we can spend it on something good. You know what? Maybe we save a bit more. Well, quite a lot more. And get an eradicator. That would be a great cruiser to have. Because unfortunately at 46, we get frigates and destroyers. Nothing too special. So yeah, I'm gonna save my bonds. Oh, she wants me to deploy a satellite again. Oh, we have to spy on Valkyrians now? I guess I can try. We also have an aggressive officer here with ordnance expertise. Yeah, I'll just grab her. You know what, on our way over there to Enigma, we're just gonna visit our other contact and see if she's got something for us. There's also Tritech Corporate Trader. That's a cruiser we could maybe steal, as long as I do not overreach and kill myself. I have a feeling one of my boulders is already dying, but I also have a feeling that a lot of us together, oh, that was a big miss, we can actually deal with this cruiser. Stop missing though! We just need to be able to chase it down. Then not even a cruiser can survive. Yeah, we might have lost a frigate there, but that was worth it. Unfortunately, that Peregrine was destroyed, so I don't know if we'll be able to recover it. Oh, my boulder, we can get back in this thing. Just a couple more D-mods, never hurt nobody. We can also get that assault cruiser. Oh, I think that would be worth it. And Tritech Brawler as well? Hell yeah, let's grab everything. Okay, that is definitely a lot of everything. We don't need all of that ore, I don't think. But that gave me a level up. And I'm going straight back to Umbra. Let's see if we can refit our new ship. Answer is probably no. I don't think I'm gonna be flying it myself, just because we can't really outfit it that well. But I think it's gonna be still a nice extra kick for a fleet. Although I can imagine actually deploying spy satellites is going to be slightly harder now. because we have a bigger fleet. Let's first see what's going on over here. Oh, Persian League is fighting my friendly pirates. Let's see if my boss got any extra works for me. Ooh, going for a bandit laboratory. But first, let's try that spy satellite. I have a feeling this one might be pretty tough because there's a jump point on the planet altogether over here. Did I get in here? No, they all spotted me instantly. Alright, let's run away. That's a lot of these bastards around here. There is no way I can sneak up there, is there? If there was a belt, I could hide in a belt nearby, but there's just too many things around there. I knew she was trying to screw me over. Now there's Luddic Church watchers going after me. That Eradicator, that should be mine. Turn around, everybody. Let's go kill them. These guys thought that I'm afraid of them. Get out of my way so I can destroy this thing. This Eradicator will be mine. If we can actually recover it, that would be amazing. It was destroyed though. That doesn't necessarily mean too much yet. Oh, we can get it. It's got a couple D mods though. But when was that a problem for us? It's not the best, but we'll go with it. But you know what? Our fleet now's got 2 cruisers. And first, we're gonna go get rid of these heavy armaments. We're gonna go to the corpse station, which is way down here. Oh yeah, these guys are paying double for this. Wow, that is 140,000. I knew that selling weapons to the crazy terrorists was the way to go. I'm gonna quickly stop at my second favorite pirates just to refuel. Now, I do have a question for you guys. I did say we're only gonna buy from pirates if we ever buy any ships. And Legio Infernalis kinda are pirates, but their pirate ships are stronger. So, I'll wait for your opinion. Should we be allowed to buy stuff from Legio markets or not? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think and I will follow your advice. For now though, I will just grab the steady officer these guys had over here and she can fly my old Lapsus Lazuli. Now let's go find that old lab. Looks like Pathers are around. That's fine. As long as they don't cause issues for me, we're good. There's a dram floating around. It's gonna allow us to carry some refuel. Now, let's see. There doesn't seem to be any ships guarding this place. You can just go retrieve the data. Just have to return to the boss. Okay. While we're here, this place should supposedly have ruins. Oh yeah, widespread. Oh, my pirate friends are gonna be so happy. My pirate friends are gonna have legions in their fleets now. Let's go. Now while we're here, I know we don't have any surveying equipment with us. I'm just gonna quickly check if there's any more ruins or anything else of worth around here. Like let's say in this cruiser. Oh, that cruiser is well protected though. Not a problem for us, right? We might lose a bunch of ships in this battle. But let's be real, that's a danger I am willing to take. Maybe, holy shit, that was bad. But you know what? If these guys just want to go straight for me, I'll go straight for them as well. See who can survive longer. Maybe they can, because my engines are down. Guys, some help here. I need to turn off my weapons. Or do I? I don't need shields. Where we're going. If anything, salamanders should be outlawed in this stupid sector. They should just never be allowed. And if my peregrine can take the fire from that one, hell yeah, I'm going for this one. This is not exactly what I had in mind, but that's fine. We lost nothing too major, but we did get a lot of stuff back. And a level up. I think we take Ballistic Mastery next. Just go more damn. We also get some extra points over here. Improvisation, I think I'll take the extra auto-fire accuracy, more PD weapon range, and weapon turn rate. There isn't anything that amazing here. We're probably gonna have to replace this guy. As for the warfare, we're gonna take less monthly supply consumption and free hull and armor repairs. Yeah, this cruiser was what we were fighting for. It only has unreliable subsystems, but otherwise, the Omnissiah himself send this ship. Now we are very understrength, so we're gonna have to mothball this one. Then we're gonna check this destroyer. There's a fleet over there I am slightly scared of. Oh, it's the Pathers. Okay, you know what? I can repair my ships here. I can sell them the extra garbage we've got. I can also buy all the crew I need so we can restore the new cruiser we found, which was already actually outfitted. It's got some harpoons, it's got some plasma guns and heavy autocannons. Now I think it's time we go deliver the data core. The Luddites were very nice to me. We got a bunch of cruisers now. Now just on me to keep our ourselves alive, and I just found this mercenary scout. Let's see if they're carrying anything. Killing some helpless independents sounds like a very pirate thing to do, right? I don't know what this brawler is doing, but it decided to suicide itself. Don't worry, brawler friend, we'll avenge you. We need a couple more D-mods. Never hurt nobody, right? They were not carrying anything special, but it felt good killing them nonetheless. And the pirates pay us to do that anyway. Now, boss, I got the data core for you. There you go, 55k. But anyway, pirates, I got something much better for you. Legion. Let's add Legion to your fleets. Now, since we were talking about Legion earlier, I do have a potential contact on Karas. This lady here, it's got high importance in Blackwatch. I think I will develop this contact, and let's see if she's got some useful work for us. She's got bounties for me, 68,000 credits for this and maybe some more. You know what? Yeah, I'll accept it. Sure, why not? Oh, I have found a very cool cruiser that my contact is selling only for 33,000 credits. This is a pirate cruiser. Yeah, we'll buy it. That's what my commission supervisor had for me, and I'm definitely not deploying any more satellites. And this thing has got about 1 million weapon mounts in front. I slapped basically everything we had on this thing. A bunch of thumpers, annihilators up front. We got some Ramden autocannons for anti-shields. We got some anti-armor here from Ramoon siege microcannons. Everything. There is everything you can possibly imagine here. But I feel like that really fits for that asteroid type of ship. Now let's go find that bounty. Looks like this bounty is hiding in a black hole, and there's more stuff hiding in the black hole. There's a research station there. We're gonna check this out. Just gotta kill a couple of remnants first. After the research station itself, we got a Gloom Face Dog blueprint. That's what we're gonna give to our pirates. And holy shit, we just got Elite Imperial package mod. That is huge. If we can actually get this on some really good Imperium ships, that would be amazing. Oh, and we got the Imperial Armor package as well, plus a Gamma Core. Now, let's go find our bounty proper. Oh, I think it's finding us itself. One thing you can always rely on Pathers is that they're gonna chase you down. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about is how Captain Propanius can actually build in S mods, because we don't need to use story points for that. I am using progressive S mods, and that gives you XP in fight while you kill ships. So every ship's got its own little XP tracker. Now the Neolapsus here has 2000 XP, and I was checking earlier, I need a bit more than that to actually build in any little things. But you know, for a destroyer like the Lapsus Lazuli here that I used previously, we already built in hardened shields and we have plenty more XP. Probably could add something else, and you can only build 2 things in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go check this frozen world that's got clearly some ruins on it, and we got a Desolator cannon blueprint that we can sell to our friendly pirates. I'm sure they're gonna appreciate that. I like that. I almost said I like drugs. I'm not gonna say that though. It looks like Corpse Station wants them once again. Yeah, maybe we'll go there. I really don't understand why nobody wants to supply the space terrorists or space jihadists with weapons and drugs. So I guess I'll have to be the friendly nice guy, making sure the locals stay high while they murder half of the sector. And since I was talking about S-mods earlier, let's build in Flux Distributor into the old Lapsus Lazuli, because we have the XP points for it. As for the new Lapsus, yeah, I need a lot more XP to be able to do anything here. And since we are here, I'm actually going to use this time to rename some of my ships, because we had a couple of ideas for that. For now, I'm only naming something that's bigger than a cruiser. So we have a Hylacon over here, we have a Silver Star, and then we have the Nautilus. The rest we're gonna be naming in the future. Now, how about we take a look at the smuggler and we steal their drugs? Well, I guess we're gonna go straight back to the corpse station. Well, good thing for us, they still want more drugs. Now let's go visit some pirates we haven't visited before and see if they've got some work for us. Why are we at a neutron star right now? This seems dangerous. In any case, my pirates, you can have the weapons and the ships. And you know what? That actually brought us to 1 million. It's time we spend some money. First of all, let's get some utility ships, shall we? I need more cargo capacity and I need more fuel capacity. So I'm just gonna buy one Phaeton. And then I'm gonna buy these combat freighters they've got. A Kari, They've also got a Stratus and Mule. We can actually even use Mule in combat. What we can do is grab the Legio Infernalis Mora. It's 3 fighters base, but yeah, I think that would be worth it. 159,000. You know what? It's time we splash some money. We haven't really bought anything in a while. Maybe we can catch some Hegemony traders along the way. Now give me all your cool stuff. Maybe we can even steal a ship or two from them. I have not flown this one before, so that would be interesting. But we don't get to grab it. I also don't really want their food, but this time around we can actually carry it all. And pirates love this. Me being a proper pirate makes everybody happy. And the food and such don't really have enough value for us to try to smuggle it anywhere, so we're just gonna sell it to the local pirates here. Unfortunately, we're kind of still lacking weapons and fighters, so I just threw on whatever I could on this Mora. So we got a Hydra MDM launcher up here for the large missile. We got the Seth drone generator for some pressure, and then rest is basically PD with daggers, claw fighters, and some MVS fighters as well. We'll see how that goes. As for the Mule, it's just some long-range anti-shield poke with this MVS revolver with some sabos. Yeah, it's not really a perfect ship, but at least it doesn't have like a million D-mods like these ones. Now with that done, let's see if our supervisor has got any work for me. Well, she's selling another Kari, another combat freighter, very cheaply for 7,000 credits. You know what? Give it to me, and we get some bonus rep. That's really easy. She also wants me to go hunt down some Persian League fleets. I guess we can do that, sure. And you know what? I can finally afford that Eradicator that I wanted, so I'm gonna order one of these to be made, which is gonna take 2 months. So we're gonna go hunt the bounty, but also let's go to Cars quickly, where I can cash in my AI core at my Blackwatch contract, and they're gonna pay me nicely. And she once again wants me to kill some people. Well, we got very far to fly now. Let's hope we don't run out of supplies on our way there. Oh, I think we already found them. Unfortunately, they are pirates, so my friends. But let's be real, there can be no true friendship amongst the stars. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Well, we're still good friends, and the Blackwatch likes us a bit more, plus we get the money. We also got to level up on our steady officer, and I'll definitely go with field modulation. There isn't anything else in the system, so we're just gonna go back towards home. And by home I mean we're gonna check in on Arigato, because last time we were there they had some really cool Imperium ships to sell. And on the way there we're gonna stop at this black hole, because black holes usually have something interesting in them. Oh yeah, it's a research station. We're gonna have to go in there. There are some newer conditioning compounds over here that we could steal, but there's a risk of an explosion. Let's take it. We lost some crew. The station exploded. That's not good. We could have gotten so much more out of it. This only sells for 120k, and we have to suspend all repairs because we don't have enough supplies after the explosion. Oh, we got there just in time. Holy shit. The pirates here might not have a Senate, but I'm still sending this for 96k. As for the scrapyard here, they don't have Imperium ships this time around, but they do have a Starlight Cabal Climax, which is a really good high-tech cruiser. We can't properly outfitted over here because these guys don't really have the weapons to do so. But if you can get back to Asconia, maybe we'd be able to outfit it properly and maybe even find an officer to fly it. Well, maybe we're gonna get to test it sooner than I thought, because a bunch of Leather Church boys just caught up to me and these guys want to squad up. We'll see how that's gonna go for them. I also got to deploy Armora for the first time, and the fighters are doing wonders on their big cruiser. Plus the fact that we can just encircle them. Yeah, that works great as well. But that was great for some extra experience for my fleet. As I mentioned before, I think as pirates we should go against Hegemony, because they are kind of the police of the sector, and they have by far the most markets, 15, which is gonna prove a challenge for us for sure. And also, I'm not gonna be keeping these worlds for myself. No. We're gonna give them to the pirates. And what the pirates do with them, well, that is not my problem. Well, now I'm back at Umbria and I got my ship. Well, it's definitely gonna be good to fly something that's not completely broken. And also, I renamed our new carrier, our new Mora, into a Hydron. I need to find officers for these guys. Now let's go check on the Persians, where we got that bounty. And since we're talking about dealing with Hegemony, actually, before we talk about Hegemony, there's a Valkyria invasion fleet. And while we deal with them, we can actually talk about Hegemony. You see, fighting those guys on our very lonesome is not gonna be easy, but I have a very sneaky plan how to deal with those guys. It might not be the easiest plan, but once we can execute on it, we are gonna be victorious. But more about that later. Right now, our Starfaring officer leveled up and we can pick one of the 2 final skills, and I'm gonna go with continuous repairs because this gives us a chance that we do not get demods when our ships are destroyed, and the more ships we kill, the bigger the chance that we're gonna remove random demods from random ships in our fleet. So definitely go in there. Now let's go quickly repair at our friendly pirate station here. And you know what? They have a mercenary officer. Not a regular one. We're gonna have to spend a bonus point for this, but you know what? I really need officers, so yeah. She's got elite energy weapon mastery. That kind of makes her perfect to go fly the ship. As for the name, we're going with ChatGPT. It's not really an AI ship, but we won't have AI ships in this fleet, and this one comes the closest, I think. Now, let's see if the Persian League's got any ships around here. Oh, there's definitely a couple. And they have a Kodai plus an Albatross. And they're so afraid that they're just gonna flee from us. Oh, only 1 D-mod? Let's take another cruiser, why not? And see, this works for the system bounty as well. Also, apparently, the Church, Lurland Industry, and Hegemony made peace with the pirates? I have never seen that happen before, but apparently Hegemony is right now no longer hostile to pirates. Guys, I think we made them afraid. It was a clear sign that Captain Propanius was doing something right when even the High Hegemon was suddenly so afraid he signed a peace treaty with the pirates. An event unheard of in the Persian sector, but also an opportunity ripe for the taking. Captain Propanius had plans how to make pirates great again, but those plans needed to mature, and peace with his most hated enemy might just give him the time to cook. Alas, any plan to make pirates into a force to be reckoned with will take a long time, a lot of firepower, and a little bit of luck. But if there's one thing I learned while playing Starsector is that luck is always on the side of the brave. And you don't really need luck when the enemy just comes over to you, and then you hunt them down and wipe them out. And you even get paid for that. There's actually a lot of these Persian League fleets out here, and they all just wanna flee. One could say free money for us. Maybe after we blast apart all of these fleets, we could even go blow up their station. Oh yeah, one of my ships is already charging in there. By the way, this time around, I switched my ship for this fight, because you guys said that you don't want to see me fly the same ships over and over again, so we're switching up. We'll see how well this is gonna go, but for now, of course, we're winning. I went with safety overrides on this ship as well, because of course I did. But let's just be real, it's probably not the best ship to do that on. In fact, it's pretty terrible ship to do that on, but I'll try to make it great and have some fun flying it. Well, we lost a couple of ships, and nothing too crazy when it comes to D-mods, I don't think. And that gave us a nice bounty. Plus, we got a very nice bonus for pirate favorability, and now we get extra 200 credits for each frigate we destroy. Now, we could raid this place because we just destroyed it, but I have no marines. Let's go see if Captain Starworks has got any marines for us. Yo, Captain Starworks is also in battle against a couple of mercenaries. Well, that's some more supplies for us then. Unfortunately, these guys got barely any marines, so I don't think we're gonna be buying any from here. You know what, since we're here, I noticed these guys have repair docks where we could repair D-mods from our ships for a bit cheaper than normal. I'm gonna leave, I think, ChatGPT and the Nautilus over here, and hopefully they repair. Okay, that's gonna take quite a lot to repair, to be honest. I mean, it's definitely cheaper than if I try to repair them myself. This is gonna make us a bit weaker. We don't have as many ships now in our fleet, and the monthly expenses are, well, yeah, a bit worse than before. And there doesn't seem to be any Persian League patrols left besides this little vigilance, which means we're not really making any more money. Although I do see a big fleet out here. I don't think we can defeat those. Unless we can force the battle over here with a station on our side. This is a time where it would be really useful if we had those ships we left behind. We just need these guys to come closer to the station, and then hopefully we can do some damage. And while we do damage, hopefully the station survives. The problem is, we are not very good at dealing damage apparently, and the station is hurting. But if you can take them down slowly but surely, then just maybe the station can survive. Don't worry, pirates, Daddy's here and he's coming to help. Luckily for me, these guys are all turning their backs to me like I am some kind of invisible thing, so I am making them hurt. I've not really been paying too much attention to the rest of the battle, but I think we're doing decently well. I believe the only thing alive is this bad boy. We should be able to just get behind it and destroy it. Well, if we can recover a Persian League conquest, that would be a pretty big win for us. And while we did lose a couple of ships, at least the Mora doesn't get any D-mods. And we could recover some more S-modded ships, but they have so many D-mods themselves. So you know what? I'm gonna grab this Sunder, only 2 D-mods, and I'm gonna grab this Falcon with only 1 D-mod. Plus we get expanded missile racks, and a lot of bounty for this from Hegemony as well. Oh, and the war has ended over here, so no more bounty in the system. And I got a skill point, so I'm gonna go with combat endurance next, just so my ships can stay in combat for longer. And we can take ChatGPT and the Nautilus back. They already got rid of their D-mods, and we also got a bunch of level ups for my officers. So let's take target analysis here, and same here. And for this one who is piloting Mora, I'm gonna give her polarized armor. So for my new Falcon, I just went with the classic lasers and autocannons there. As for the Sunder, these guys had a Magna Blaster, which is a huge energy thing, and apparently it even pulls nearby missiles, enemy ships, and asteroids in there. We're gonna test this out, see how it goes. So let's fly back to Asconia, where we do have that Nibelung stored. I just wanted to see if we can equip it a bit better than what we did last time. Definitely reworked it to be better. It still has problems slightly with broadsiding, but it can actually slap pretty well. Let's see what the Pirates has got for me. Looks like this lady wants an Imperium ship again. You know what? Maybe it's time we sell our Decurion. How much are you gonna give us for that? 35,000? That's probably way more worth than the ship is worth because it's got so many D-mods. You know what? Sure. You can have it. As for a new capital ship, maybe what we should do is go test it out. Not against pirates, but there's a Persian League deserter. Well, I think we found them just in time, and they are weaker than I thought they're gonna be. It is still a good excuse to test their new battleship in combat, and of course to test myself, how well I can survive when I am encircled by like a million ships. Yeah, not very well it seems. Probably that was not the smartest idea. Maybe it's better if I am more of a support here to my bigger ship. Oh, I see my battleship is actually hurting. Maybe I shouldn't leave it alone. I probably should go help and try to kill stuff. Oh, I see those torpedoes coming in. Oh, and now their Griffin is very much alone, which means I should be able to use this and take it down while my bigger battleship goes for their beamer. There you go, victory is ours. Well, we did lose a couple of ships, to be honest, what we expected to lose. And we got 3 high-value prisoners out of that. That's actually really good. And there should also be a pirate station in here. No idea exactly where, but we could repair ourselves there. There it is. Now, after it survived its first engagement, I think we're gonna rename our first capital to Titan Uranus. But I think now we should go and put Uranus into storage. Because if I were to make pirates great again, I need to continue with my plan. And while we already executed a bit on our first part of the plan, there's still so much more to do. You'd remember that some time ago we brought the Legion blueprint to the pirates so they can now use it. Well, my goal is to find more of those blueprints so we can make the pirates stronger. And I guess stealing food and domestic goods from convoys, that kind of works in that regard also, especially because Umbra's got a deficit basically to all of that stuff. But no, we want blueprints, so I'm gonna store Titan Uranus. And you know what? We're gonna buy 2 salvage rigs, very demodded here from the pirates. The salvage gantry built into these ships is gonna help us recover more resources when we go salvage. And we're also gonna go buy a shepherd because shepherd's got surveying equipment, which is gonna help us with surveying things. Now, before we go out there on adventure, I'm also gonna use my commission bonds or requisition bonds because we have a lot now, and I'm gonna queue up another Legio Infernalis Mora so we can boost up our carrier capacity a bit more. And where are we gonna go explore? I don't know. We're just gonna go out there. Maybe analyze this mining station for independence. And if you fail that one, who cares? It's the independence anyway, so we couldn't care less for them. We're gonna hit this MVS trader on our way and steal their domestic goods and luxury goods. I'm also gonna stop by a Diable because these guys are actually neutral to us, which means we can sell them this stuff. Oh, and they actually have an officer here. Please let me know you're not cautious. Ah! Oh, Diable also wants gas giant surveyed, which is like really close to us. Let's do that. And the good part of that is it's in a black hole system, and black holes usually have some fun stuff in them. Well, that was easy 50k. Now let's go find our fun stuff. I don't think this is fun stuff, and we don't have our own capital to deal with their capital. There is some fun stuff at the main air probe. Barely anything in there. Oh, I see that Hegemony is already losing worlds to Legio. You know what, Legio? That's fine, we're friends. But hopefully they don't lose too many worlds before we're ready to go for them. Now speaking of lost worlds, this one's got widespread ruins. Once again, a ship explodes. No idea why, but we got HMI modification package, which got some ship hulls, some weapons. We can give that to our friendly pirates, and then they will have these same weapons and ship hulls. That is a solid start to our exploration efforts. Now let's see if we can find that mining station that was promised to us. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here. And we got Bloody Church blueprint package, so a couple of Bloody Church ships, why not? And 2 beta cores. Ooh, and a level 7 commander. And you're steady as well. And you have to be careful because there's a lot of fleets around here. But these places all got ruins. And we got yet another Bloody Church blueprint package. I don't need 2. There's also a cruiser floating around here. That thing has got 2 S mods and just compromised armor. You know what? We have the crew to do it. Let's grab it. And by the way, there's a research station floating in the sun. I want that. A bunch of hull mods that we can learn. And a Gauss cannon blueprint for my pirate friends. Ah, there's our mining station. We got the monies. And we got the ED exploration ship blueprint package. Okay, we'll give that to the pirates as well. And after further exploration, we got a cryo-arithmetic engine, and then maybe the pirates can put it to good use. There is more ruins here, and oh, we got the final Imperial targeting package mod. That's good to have. If only we got some big Imperial ships. And this place was very nice to us, so let's check up on this one nearby as well, which was not nice to us at all. Let's see if we can find some nicer systems. That's a high warning beacon. I don't think we are strong enough for that one. Yeah, it's another high one, but maybe we are ready for a medium beacon though. There are some remnants chilling around, and I guess some of them want to fight. Now, the last time we were at port, I did rework my main ship a bit more, so it's slightly different now. Will it be good enough to kill remnants? I don't know, but I'll definitely try. Oh, there's the overload. We are killing this remnant, and we are killing more than just that remnant. No course for us, unfortunately, but we did get another tachyon lens, so I'll take that as a, yeah, good job. Now, show me what this orbital habitat's got for us. Ooh, location of a mining station. And just lots of food. Oh, there's more stuff. There's an arsenal station here. A mod spec, a bunch of heavy armaments and recreational drugs. Oh, there's also a remnant nexus. Yeah, I don't think we want to fight that one quite yet. And there is a Hyperion with degraded shields here. I would have to spend a story point on it, but that could be a fun ship to fly sometimes. There's a Persian League bounty hunter after me. They have capital ships. I don't. Let's not risk that, because we got so much good stuff, which I really don't want to lose right now. So let's maybe go to Arigato and unload. Now let's sell basically everything we've got. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Now we still have the cryo-arithmetic engine, which you should slot into hot at extreme heat, but the only like hot world they've got is this desert world. So we're gonna go and see if we can sell it there. We got quite a lot of money out of that, so we're not in a hurry to sell it anyway. I also outfitted our new Tiger Shark here because we had that tachyon lens, so I just slapped that on with some graviton beams and ion beams, and the rest was already there. And we're gonna name it Eris. There's also an executive officer here with technical who's got flux regulation as its main thing, and that's a skill I really want. So I'm gonna hire him, and I think I'm gonna replace our level 4 improvisation guy. I mean, he's great because he's level 4, but I want this flux regulation. It's just too good. As for his first skill, we're gonna take countermeasures for extra ECM rating for our fleet. Ooh, there's the academic at the bar here who knows about an AI core. It's way out here on the other side where we're at right now, but that's a free alpha core if we want it. And of course we do want it. Now let's see if they have something special in the scrapyard. Ooh, they have Sebastos. These are good cruisers. Maybe you could trade one of our crappier cruisers for it. Sure, that's 3D mods, but give me a Sebastos. They're great. You know what? You can have our beamer ship. We're not gonna use it anyway. We could slap an Imperial Elite package on it, but unfortunately we don't really have the weapons to outfit it over here. But before we go home and do any of that, I do want to explore a bit more, at least this black hole here. Or I guess get caught by a Persian League bounty hunter on our way. Oh, that's not perfect. These guys are probably gonna have range advantage on us. And well, they have ship mass advantage on us as well. But let's see if we can get the first kill of this battle. Oh, yes. My ships are doing great on the sides there. My asteroid, though, is not doing so great. Oh, we can get another kill on the sides. That is gonna leave the Sky Splitter exposed. Let's see if we can capitalize on that a little bit. I am going versus a capital here, so this is dangerous, but it did kind of turn its back to my other ships. If we can take the Sky Splitter down, that would be a huge win. We are hurting, but their main anchor is now gone, which means we can start picking off little by little. If you could recover that Sky Splitter, I think that would be pretty huge win for us. Well, we can get those that we lost back, but unfortunately we cannot get the Sky Splitter. Oh, and that boosted our technical officer by 2 levels. We're gonna take the advanced weaponry, and we're gonna take optimized shields. Now, let's quickly pop in here into this black hole system that I wanted to check. Now, let's see if there's a research station in here. It does have some defenses here. I'm gonna try not to kill myself flying a Hyperion. We have an MVS Kingslayer wing blueprint. We got Dragonfire torpedo blueprint, Hydra MDM, a Tetra smart gun, plus longbows. Oh, longbows on pirates, hell yeah. We are indeed making them great again. Now that explored, we're just gonna go a bit further up here, because from some time ago, we know that there's a derelict cruiser-sized ship in this system. Oh, but this is a high warning beacon place, huh? It's in the heart of the system. Can I sneak in? I'm gonna try. There's the remnants, and there's a... Oh, it's an Atlas? I really don't want Atlas. This is not what I came here for. There is, of course, more, but there's also more Ordos. Oh, there's more ships. Oh, yeah, these might be a bit more interesting than an equipment cache. Oh, Hackjaw blueprint package. I'm guessing the pirates might already know this. Oh, a victory blueprint. Oh, that's another battleship for my pirates. Let's go. Lucky for me, these guys are slow and I am sneaky. So sneaky, in fact, that I made it back to this orbital habitat. Just heavy armaments. Well, I guess we'll take that. But salvaging all of this food actually advanced our starfaring officer to level 5. You know what? Give me extra cargo capacity, and fuel capacity, and personnel capacity. And then let's check this world with widespread ruins quickly before we are caught. Diable Avionics blueprint package as well. Wow, we're getting lucky with some of this stuff. The pirates are gonna love me. Now let's get the shit out of the system. And let's go to our friendly pirates who reside over here in this black hole. There you go, pirates. You can learn all of these things. And we get almost 500,000 for it. Let's make sure that we get as much good stuff as possible before moving to the next stage of my plan. That's a lot of stuff here. A gamma core, I will take that. And we get more mod specs. Oh, there's an orbital lab here as well. Saluki phase cruiser and Tidal destroyer. The system is gonna fill our holds right away. Oh, you're not gonna catch me. Those guys are bounty hunters, and those bounty hunters just got some pretty nasty ships there I saw quickly. So yeah, fuck that in particular. Really don't understand why everybody just hates me. It's like I was a pirate or something. No, we're not risking it this time around. Give me something good. Well, that wasn't good. We already know the pirate blueprint package. But wait, there is more. There's a shielded research station coming in with the meteorite shower. Let's burn in for this bad boy. Hegemony auxiliary blueprints. Okay, we'll take that. Then we have a couple of mods. And after salvaging again, we got a Zuron class advanced gunship. Okay, that's Lulan. I've never used these before, so that's cool. And we have the post-collapse blueprint. Now, let's get out of this horrible place, get rid of this extreme radiation, and just escape into hyperspace. Let's just go quickly back to the pirates and unload. It might be better if we send this to the corp station, but these guys are paying pretty decently as well. Yeah, this is pretty good as well. Oh, these guys also have an available officer. This guy looks like Captain Steve Carrico. He's steady. We're gonna hire him. Maybe Captain Steve Carrico renamed himself. Oh, and I was just going to this nebula to explore, and there's a bar quest to deliver something there. So yeah, sure, let's go. That's like the closest delivery drop ever. You'll love to see it. Let's go. We got a research station there, and there's a bounty. Here, we can sacrifice some ships to the factory to get something new out of it. We got a lot of garbage ships, right? These boulders, let's be real, they're pretty shit. What happens if I sacrifice these 4 little ships? Let's see. We got a gremlin with a bunch of S-mods. Yeah, okay, that was not worth it probably. But hey, we got a Gloom Face Dug blueprint and a bunch of these. Wait, didn't we already get this one at some point? I feel like we already sold this one to the pirates. And this fleet is friendly. We're not gonna kill them. In fact, it looks like we're not killing anything in here because there's basically nothing in this system. So let's just quickly go over here. Check these scattered ruins, and then we go home. These bastards could stop hunting me. There's an MVS bounty hunter that there is no way we can defeat that dragon killer there. Or dragon hunter. Those ships are nasty. Oh, this is also nasty. 14 Battle Group Legion. I knew I needed to go in here. Only compromised armor? Hell yeah, we don't even need to spend a story point on it. That's a thing of beauty. Hell yeah. There are more things of beauty in here. A research station. A level 2 warfare officer. We already have one of those, don't we? Also, Imperial Weapons Blueprint. That's gonna be great for my pirates. Valiant Wing. We got Ray's Wing. And then we have a HVD. Oh, that's great as well. Cypher Phase Destroyer from MVS. And an Astral. Oh, pirates are gonna have Astrals now. Let's freaking go. Now, we know there's some ruins on these planets, so we're gonna have to find which ones have ruins. Yeah, this one's got something. But the ruins, they were very empty. Yeah, more ruins here. A couple of mod specs. Okay, more Imperium stuff is always good. The rest of this nebula, it's pretty much dead. So, let's go back to civilization, shall we? Cash in once again at the pirates. And I knew it. These guys already knew these 2 ships. That's fine. I don't need to know them. I even managed to outfit our Legion. We got a Hurricane Merv over here, a heavy ballista launcher, and some HVDs up front. Plus, we got some Claw Fighters, a Cobra Bomber, and a Kukri Torpedo Bomber. And I named it the Indestructible 2. Also, after flying around for so long, we do have a lot of XP for potential built-in S-mods. So let's use these XP and build in all this good stuff. That should make Silver Star a bit stronger. Well, a lot of my ships now have extra ordnance points we can spend on stuff. Truth be told, I've never seen so many S-mods on cargo ships. But, well, there's a lot of D-mods there as well. So let's go grab our new Mora then from Umbra. And let's see what the core factions were up to while we were out here exploring. I think they're going on an invasion or something like that. Let's be real. Not my problem. My problem is this new Mora. Oh, and these guys got a mercenary officer. Steady. You know what? Yeah, we got some story points. Let's grab another one. Okay. Now we do look more like a proper pirate fleet that it's gonna pose some serious problems for people out there. And you know what? The pirates are selling another Legion for nice Mora. That's gonna be our 3rd carrier. You know what? Let's go for it. Okay, now we are even more of a proper fleet. Also, in the meantime, we actually hit the arsenal authorization now, which means that now we can ask for capital ships and large weapons custom production. Not that we have enough requisition bonds, but we can actually get a locomotive or Retriever Mark II. Oh yeah, these are some good ones here. Oh, Rasvelger. Oh, that's such a good carrier. Yeah, 600 bonds though. Some of these are very expensive, but if you can get them, oh yeah, this would be amazing. Now, I need to actually put my fleet to good use. And to be honest, since we are like huge millionaires. I could restore some of these ships, get rid of their D-mods. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be able to get more D-mods soon. Now we still have this engine and we still have some of the cores. Let's first deliver the cores to our contact at Karas. Oh, and there's a reckless officer at Karas. We need more officers. Give him to me. Now, AI cores for you, lady. That's 140k, and the Black Watch is gonna like us a bit more. She wants some Pathers taken care of. 130,000 credits. Yeah, I guess we can do that, even though it's like far away. How about you, boss? She wants stuff smuggled. No, we are so far above smuggling now. Oh, these Pathers are gonna be easy money for us. Way too easy. You know what? Maybe on our way down there, we can stop by some places and cause some issues. Like maybe we can hit like a mercantile convoy. Oh no, it's Hegemony. The horror. And since they're just fleeing, I'm just gonna send my second in command after them. Oh no, that's a lot of food you guys are missing. Also, that brought our zigzag warfare officer to level 5. And we're gonna take overwhelming force. I think that's gonna be really good if used correctly, of course. Oh, there's even more cool stuff. There's a smuggler. Actually, there is no longer any smugglers here. And also, I need to help my pirate raiders here. Yeah, they're fighting some hegemony stuff. Oh, 157 heavy armaments. Oh, let's go. The terrorists will love this. Now, this is the way of the pirate. I think we have to visit Corp Station again. Those terrorists always want more weapons. And there's some smugglers. No. That smuggler just escaped me. He's got drugs. Where'd you go, you bastard? Oh, he's too far. He's not too far. Is this mercantile convoy, though? I got more heavy armaments. Those are my heavy armaments now. Not many, though. Captain Propanius is living the best life right now. And we're getting so many extra points on our way towards promotion. Where's my favorite terrorists? There they are. Also, I wanted to go to the Port Rascal, where pirates have a military orbital station. Oh, right. I always forget. That's the nasty one, isn't it? I cannot imagine living here would be nice. Now, these guys have a military base, and I have this cryoarithmetic engine. Now, this place isn't hot, but let's be real, they don't really have any hot worlds where I could install this. So there you go, pirates. Have that. Now go put it in there. That's that's where you're supposed to put it. Well, I guess this is gonna keep it there. Now, looking at this pirate military, they are actually selling a victory. The pirates themselves can now make victories. Yeah, it's got a lot of D-mods. Yeah, it's shit, but it's just so cool to see here. And pirate military is now selling longbows. That's so great to see. We might actually buy one. Now, let's quickly go deal with that bounty. Actually, there's a mercantile convoy trying to run away from me. What you guys got? Heavy machinery? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll gladly take it off your hands. We're just, you know, nice and friendly. We're gonna take care of this and we're gonna bring it to its rightful destination. That rightful destination might be a pirate port, yes, but it's a rightful destination all the same. Now, while looking for my friendly pathers, I also found this orbital laboratory, and I guess we can learn a blueprint, sure. Otherwise, that's not what we wanted. That wasn't worth burning into a sun. Oh no, that was not worth burning into a sun. I feel tricked. Oh, I think we have found our bounty. Well, the enemy is certainly coming at us strong. I don't think that's really going as well as they hope it will go. It kind of reminds me how in RimWorld, pirates, they always come at you, and it never goes as well as they had imagined it would go. Okay, now that made me want to play RimWorld again. Did you know that I have some really cool RimWorld series on my channel? Yeah, you should totally go check them out. Anyway, Blackwatch paid us 130k for this easy battle. More of that, please, I say. No hard feelings though, right, Pathers? Yeah, it's all good. No, actually, there are some hard feelings. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll go my own way. And since we're already down here, let's do some quick exploration. Medium threat level systems always have something useful, like more heavy armaments for our terrorist friends. And double orbital habitats here. A couple little remnants to kill. Not to worry about those at all. Just an excuse for me to fly the Hyperion. And hey, that's a gamma core with a hill. Oh, and a level up. We finally get a skill point. I think we're gonna go for gunnery implants. And then we're gonna flee because all of these orders are trying to chase me down. And when I say flee, I mean flee very unsuccessfully. I guess very unsuccessfully for them, because I feel pretty successful right now. No course for me though. But now we do have to flee. Actually, do we? There's a mercenary going after us. Don't worry, I'm coming to join the battle at some point. Me and my strike group. Oh yeah, that thing died. It's been a while since I flew a Legion, but still pretty strong, I'd say. One of my old favorite builds was 14 Battle Group Legion with heavy armor, hammers, and just going point blank into every enemy. Yeah, that was good times. Bonds are just stacking up now. We are also so close to promotion, just 2 more points. We are losing some money per month now, but hey, we are millionaires anyway. Apparently all of these remnants develop Death Wish. Not to worry, we'll grant it. There you go. That gives us the favorability, which means we get a bit more money. As I said, these guys definitely have a Death Wish, and they forgot that we are the strongest pirates out there. Yeah, I think all of our little S mods that we have on every single ship are starting to show. I feel like all I need is like 1 more battle cruiser size ship, and then I'll be ready for proper battle. And when I say proper battle, I mean something like raiding and attacking the Hegemony. Also, there's a Yari here, and this is a really good cruiser. I will take that one. It does take 1 story point, but it's not even a problem. This ship is, oh yeah, this is gonna be worth it. What is probably not worth it is this Persian League bounty hunter on my ass again. Okay, maybe at this point I'm kind of regretting having some reckless officers, because I see them going where they're not supposed to go, and that Sebastos might kill itself. But if we together can take down this victory, I feel like that would be a huge win. Or I guess a huge victory. Oh, this is going down way easier than I thought it's gonna go. Who would have thought that the Persian League stands no chance against us? Time for me to get close and personal. Yeah, they're trying to flee. We will not give them that satisfaction. Fortunately, we cannot recover the victory. I'm not going to be recovering any champions, even though they have a bunch of S mods there. Who knows, maybe a victory is going to float around here? No, it's not. This is the last place I'm going to explore, and let's see what's in here. Ooh, a Castigator. 14th Battle Group Castigator. Oh, you know what? Apparently we're at 31 ships. That's unfortunate. That clearly tells us that we gotta go home. But maybe first we visit the corpse station. By the way, to these continuous repairs that we took some time ago, I actually noticed we lost some D-mods. My Legion does not have its D-mod anymore. And I don't know if we lost any more, because we have a lot of like demodded ships back here, but it kind of feels like we did. So clearly we just need to keep on killing, and we're gonna be soon no longer demodded. These guys still would like to pay for some more armaments and of course drugs, so we're gonna feed them nicely. And we're gonna repatriate 2 prisoners because, well, we killed some pathers along the way, and you know, you have to be nice with them and neutral. Oh, we can also build our first S mods into Titan Uranus. We're gonna start with Flux Distributor because that one needs more flux ends. Now, since we still have too many ships, let's go back to Umbra so we can get rid of 1 ship. But also, let's take a look at the smuggler because they got some drugs and harvested organs. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Oh, and look, some of the pirates need organs. Yeah, we're gonna save them. Make sure these things land in the right hands. We have 400 bonds. Let's just quickly see what we can get for that. We could get a renegade. Yeah, it's technical capital, but let's save it for something better. Like an Astro, let's say. We can actually get Astros now. Probably even prefer Herausvalger because these guys are fun as well, and they're more piratey. Yeah, I think we're gonna save our bonds. And once we can get, well, maybe just another battle cruiser or a battleship, then we really go to war. Captain Propanius had made sure the pirates had the blueprints to increase their overall fleet power, but now he needed to make sure those pirates had planets where they could actually print those ships. While Hegemony was his primary target, their Forge worlds were still too strong for him. But in a war-torn core worlds, there was bound to be another easier target for the taking. Alas, the pirates cannot go to war if they don't even know how to properly cobble together said new ships, for that war would end badly. So once again, I have to step in and find a way to improve the quality of their orbital facilities, and the only proper way to do that is of course the pirate way. Now you can actually get some cheap marines from Karas, which is exactly where we were headed to sell our cores. As for the heavy armaments, our friends at Lucifron from the Legio has them. And now you might be asking, but why do we need these things, right? Well, we need them if we were to make pirates, well, even greater. As it stands right now, the pirates, when they want to make ship hulls, they're terrible at it. and they can only really do it at Arigato, where they have orbital works, and Captain Star Works, where they also have orbital works. But if you are to make good ships, good ship hulls, you need nanoforges. Now, there are only 4 pristine nanoforges like Chicomostok, Nova Capitalis, Civi, and Luciferen. There's no way we can take on any of these yet. But there are some places, like this independent Svarog system, that has a corrupted nanoforge at least. Yeah, that one isn't that good, but these guys are kinda very much alone down here. So it would be indeed a shame if we didn't buy some of these extra marines these guys have for sale over here and start preparing for a siege. Oh, and since we need heavy armaments, these guys, the Imperium, are handling some of them. I have 2 Sebastises and they're still fleeing from me. Love that. That tells me we're doing something right. Unfortunately, this is too demodded for me to recover, but I will gladly recover your 84 heavy armaments. There's also a Persian League that wants us to turn on our comms. We're not gonna do that. But now they're fleeing. Isn't that unfortunate? Oh, that apparently made Hegemony once again no longer hostile to me. This is fun. And there's another Persian League patrol fleeing from me. Oh, that also leveled up our technical officer. Unfortunately, the final 2 points here are not something that interests me because it's automated ships and the neural link. We might have to switch the technical guy out at some point. In any case, I just wanted to visit the pirates here because at the time of me wanting to visit them, they needed recreational drugs. They no longer need them, so I guess this was kind of pointless. Never mind then, we're gonna have to go to the corpse station as is tradition. Oh, and I see a Valkyrian convoy there delivering marines. Oh, somebody already attacked them. Bloody Path? No. I guess I can join the Pathers, as there's no marines here. I guess they all died, we just got food. And it looks like that all of these extra battles got us some nice XP. I can actually build in ITU into my legion. You know what? Sure, why not? As for this Sebastos, we can actually build in the Imperial Elite package. That is gonna give us a bit of a penalty. It's gonna cost 3 more DP, but it's gonna give us so many points back that I think that that's kind of worth it. Now, next thing I want to do is go to Lucifron because everybody agreed that, yeah, we can get Legio ships if you want to, especially now that we are very much favorable with the agent of the Black Watch. But first, we're just gonna quickly stop over here. We got a mission from our pirate friends for a dead drop. Ah, there it is. That was very easy. We're gonna stop at Lucifron first, and since we have 6 prisoners, we're gonna just boost our reputation with them all the way up to 74. Legio has one of the cheaper heavy armaments, so we're gonna just buy a bunch of them. If we are to do some invading, we're gonna need stuff like that. And the reason why we're not gonna be buying anything in here is because I was led to believe that there is something we could find in the Rubicon star system. Where though? I have no idea. So we'll just send it and search the whole place. There are some little debris fields, so I guess we can check these first. What is up? There's an eagle. It's a Night Watch eagle, but it's very heavily demodded. Well, it would be cool to have. I don't think we're gonna take it. There's also a Night Watch falcon. This one has a bit less demods, but I don't think we need any cruisers as it is. Oh, there's yet another falcon with even more demods. And if I knew how much stuff there's gonna be around here, I would go here earlier. Well, I spent so long flying around here that the bounty hunters caught up to me. Luckily, the bounty hunters are sending Sunders up front, so that's not gonna end well for them. Actually, that's not ending well for that ship of mine. Good thing we got reckless officers, right? But eventually, our strike fleets are gonna win out against these guys. Also, I might have rammed my own ship, which didn't go that well. Now, only their Sky Splitter really remains, so we're gonna go for those, and hopefully this time around I can actually recover it like I wanted before. That is always a fun ship to have. Now give me back my Cestus and my Praetorian who died, and we actually can get the Sky Splitter. It's got plenty of D-mods and it's got built-in expanded missile racks. Now that gave us a bunch of extra pirate favorability, which means we are now at the last point here. I am very important now, thank you. I'm glad the pirates can recognize that. I'm also pretty sure the Hraesvelger cost us 600 bonds, which means we now have enough to get one. I was hoping to find more than eagles and falcons in here, but maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. I outfitted the Sky Splitter with what we had, which was basically just hills, some gravitons, HVDs here in the back, kneecappers, basically all the cool things, some talent interceptors. Yeah, it's got lots of D-mods, but eventually it's probably gonna be useful. I also named it Lionheart. Now let's go quickly ditch all our stuff, maybe catch some more convoys, and let's hope my very aggressive and reckless officers don't kill themselves again. Now I wanted to tell you something interesting that happened last night. We had some loud neighbors upstairs, and eventually police showed up at like 2 in the morning, and after that, you know, it was all quiet and nice again. But then the police officers came to take statements and stuff, and while I was talking to Mr. Police Officer, the lady police officer was taking notes, and she was looking at me like I'm some kind of a weirdo, right? Now, I wasn't quite sure exactly why she was doing that, but then when I went to sleep, I think I figured it out. You see, I was wearing my like really old pajamas, at least the bottom. It's like my 3rd or 4th pajamas, but they were, you know, the ones I had on. And let's just say that those pajamas are so old and so threadbare, they're basically see-through. So yeah, there's a good chance she saw some stuff through. No wonder she thought I was probably a weirdo. But look, it was like 2 in the morning. Let's be real, I was not thinking straight. Also, there is so many of these mercantile convoys just fleeing from me everywhere. I mean, I can't even carry all your shitty food anymore. These guys should have more valuable stuff, to be honest. Oh, I'm sure people at Umbra will be happy to receive all my help. Oh, we actually have enough money to order a victory. I don't think we will. I don't think unless we capture one ourselves that I'm gonna grab that, because I don't think it fits that well. But Realsvelger? Yeah, that's Legion Fernalis. I think that one we want. As is tradition, that's gonna take 2 months to finish. In the meantime, we're gonna do a couple of refits. I'm gonna steal the Stachyon lens from my Sunder. I'm gonna steal the Stachyon lens from my Tiger Shark. Yeah, you guessed it right. We're putting tachyons on the Sky Splitter, and we're gonna put the hills back on these smaller ships. Now let's take our heavy armaments, and let's take our marines, and let's put them to good use. As I mentioned previously, I'm gonna go check out on Svarog because they are kinda out of the way and alone here. And we know that they do have a corrupted nanoforge installed into their orbital works. We're just gonna sneak in here. There's some Hegemony patrols, and these guys do have a battle station. I do wanna see if I can catch up to this Hegemony convoy. They have heavy armaments, so that would be useful to have. Oh, 223! Boys, that's gonna be useful. And there is now another mercantile convoy loading up heavy armaments. We're gonna wait for them. Actually, maybe we're not gonna wait for them because there's a bunch of HMI raiders now. What have I done to piss y'all off so much? I got them to pursue other pirates around here. Well, if the big fleets wanna take me down, I will first take down their smaller fleets, and I guess we'll have to deal with these guys. They have a lot of carriers, but that's about it. So we'll deploy our own carriers as well. Well, they sent one of their little ships to die in here instantly. And now here's a mess of fighters. Well, maybe the mess is not the right word, but their biggest and best carrier is already burning. And I have to remember that my shields are very tiny. It's been a while since I actually flew a Sky Splitter, so yeah, there's a lot I need to get used to here. Surprisingly, their combat freighters are actually taking quite a long time to die. I will not be recovering these. I don't think we would really benefit from having them, but it should give us a nice bonus. Actually, if I could grab one of their Prometheuses, that would be pretty nice. Alas, no luck. These guys have like really good cargo capacity though, but it's not really something I am looking for. And I leveled up again, so it means I have 1 skill point, but I'm gonna be saving this one because if I want system expertise, I need to spend 2 points. Also, I see we're getting rid of more demods. Titan Uranus is now fully demod-less. Just Lionheart. Lionheart needs a bunch of help. Now, let's check in on the Svarog station. The battle station does have a couple of defenders. Now, since I had some extra points because we built in a new thing, I added extended shields to Lionheart. Also, I can't say I'm a fan of what my Mora on the side there is doing, but luckily it did manage to pull back. Now my Tiger Shark is going close and personal, which is a great idea since it's a ship with a very long beam. Yeah, it should totally go close and personal. Well, it died, but also this section of the station died, which is gonna make things easier for us now. Oh, that's another section gone and done. It feels like my Moras are still trying pretty hard to die. And I guess it's not just the Moras. We are getting close here though. There you go. Now let's just deal with the crap. Let's grab back the Tiger Shark. Ooh, and we get a free Tachyon lance for that. Yeah, love it. Now let's consider tactically bombarding Swarog. Yeah, let's do that. That did disrupt the military base and the heavy batteries. And then there's their orbital works with their corrupted nanoforge. Now you have two options. We could go and raid it for that nanoforge, or we could go and invade it. I think we're gonna do that. Now these guys do have some marines, they do have some heavy armaments, but mostly it's militia. I'm gonna deploy my first companies to refining and their military base and just try to hold these two places. Now we wait and we see. There is still this fleet around here that's gonna try to intercept me. Now unfortunately we can only deploy a couple of ships, but I did send my Gremlin to capture that control point, which is then gonna allow us to deploy some more ships. Here comes their big main ship. It made a bit of a mistake of completely and utterly exposing itself. So yeah, that thing is now gone. It seems like these guys were so preoccupied if they could, that they didn't think about if they should. And the Sky Splitter that I am flying has got a really good EMP potential, because of course we have Tachyon lances and my missiles as well are very EMP based. So everything I tend to fight kind of gets EMP'd real fast. Oh, and we can actually grab their Providence. That thing already has 3 S mods and just 2 D mods. You know what? Yeah, we're taking that. That is gonna kinda leave us a bit under crew capacity, so you're gonna have to mothball this bad boy for a bit. They did move a lot of their heavy armaments in support of refining and military base, but I can deploy more troops. And I'll also go and I'm gonna inspire my troops. We are definitely winning now. Oh, but the defenders are also inspiring. Refining and military base are ours. Oh, there's a mercantile convoy doing stuff here. No, that's not allowed. You silly guys think that this is normal day. It's definitely not a normal day for anybody on this planet. I think this is gonna be the last turn. Swarog now belongs to the pirates. And these guys also have Swarog shipyards over here that now belong to the pirates, where they are putting out some cool weapons, it seems. Of course, Swarog is gonna have some issues with rebellions and recent unrest and such, but hey, now they have orbital works with at least a corrupted nanoforge. Now, of course, I'm a nice guy, so I am gonna go and I'm gonna help them with the rebellion problem. I'm gonna give them 500 supplies, let's say 100 heavy armaments and 100 of my marines. Now we can grab decently cheap crew over here, which means then we can actually try and refit this one. Actually, we're probably gonna go back to our friendly pirates where we have all the weapons. These guys at the Swarog shipyards are also selling some really nice ships, aren't they? Oh, and on the pirate military, they have the ED shipyards ships. That's a Gurnendale. This thing's got the special swap. I remember seeing this ship ages ago. It was one of the tournaments, and these were really fun. They also have Dobermans, which have basically a wall of weapons in front. Well, now I'm very happy I took this over for the pirates. Now, I'm gonna let the pirates deal with this themselves. We're gonna go back to Umbra to unload all the weapons and such we got. And maybe hunt down a couple of mercantile convoys in the way. Oh, that's extra heavy armaments for me. Love it. Oh, there's some bloody church convoys with fuel and marines. Can we have that, please? Now, about that pajama pants story, before you think I'm some kind of a weirdo, there is really only one reason why I had those crappy pants. I was wearing my proper pajamas earlier, but then when the neighbors were, causing a bunch of noise and such, I went to knock on their doors, and the smell that came from that place, well, let's just say that my pajamas smelled really bad after that, and I had to change them, even though I was just standing out in the hallway. So this was trust me, I'm not a weirdo, I promise. It's interesting how when you kill a bunch of ships and destroy them, there's no marines there, huh? It's almost like they all floated into the space. Poor Umbra's got food shortage, probably because somebody, I don't know who, keeps on killing merchants out there. So our new Providence, I equipped with a bunch of anti-shield stuff up front, some sledge guns for suppression. We got a gravity hammer, which is a Luolan anti-shield weapon that I've not tried before, but apparently damage against shields is further doubled. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. And then for anti-armor, we got this Anumi super heavy cannon from the Great Houses of Cassadar, and then on the other side, a Hurricane Merv, a bunch of PD, everything we could slap on it. It's actually kind of solid. And it's got lower DP, also I named it Heart of Iron, by the way, lower DP and induction ammo feeders, which I feel like is kind of better than what our Nibelung is offering us over here. So we're gonna store Nibelung for a bit, and we're gonna keep Heart of Iron with us. Of course, we also got our Hrelsvelger made for us here. I named it Alpha Omega, and we got some HVDs up front for anti-shield pressure. We got a bunch of missiles. I would put more harpoons on it, but I just didn't have them. Then we have a bunch of longbows, some Draconarius fighters from Imperium, and some Claw fighters. And for now, we're gonna put our 14 Battle Group Legion into storage as we go around. Actually, before we travel, we're gonna try something else. We have an option to establish a settlement. One settlement in the whole universe, or I guess in the whole sector. And since we are constantly spending time here at Umbra, why not do it here? We're gonna have to pay the pirates a bit, but you know what? Why not? And now here we can choose where we're gonna build. There is some ore here where we can build a refinery, and it's estimated how much we're gonna earn from that. And there's a lot of volatiles around, which would give us even more money. So you know what? Let's go on one of these volatile sites, and let's establish the settlement. Now our storage has transferred over here, which is great. And same for our fleet, for the ships that we left behind. Now we have a couple of plots we can use here, and on one of these we are building a landing pad. Now for the rest of these plots we can build a couple of things. So refining, it's gonna cost us 100k, but eventually it's gonna give us some money back, so might as well start building that. And then if you scroll down, we got a trading post, a shipyard, ordnance manufacturing, stockpiles, maintenance base, specialized training, hyperspace beacon, logistics base, and headquarters. I think for now we're just gonna queue up a stockpile as well, so we don't need to pay the monthly fees for the ships that we have stored over here. And it's gonna also get us some supplies, fuel, and heavy machinery every month, which is gonna be useful. Now we also have a bunch of requisition bonds to spend, and I'm actually gonna queue up Gloom, which you guys have told me that it's a really good quality of life ship because of its dry-filled compressor. At the same time, our commissioned supervisor wants to buy another Imperial ship, and we have this Praetorian. We had it for a while. It died a lot of times. It's got some demods. We're gonna sell it 69k. I feel like that's kind of worth it. So I was looking through our potential new targets, and I'm thinking, you know what, since we went after the independence, now Amaxius is also a target with a corrupted nanoforge. And that is already a system that's got pirate presence. That is just an orbital station. A station that nobody is defending. A station that is already overloading. And that poor thing stands not a chance. Let's orbitally bombard their ground defenses. I have a feeling this invasion is not gonna take too long. Looks like they put most of their strongest troops to hold the mining. I have a feeling that that is not gonna last too long. Nope. Oh, look how much good stuff they left me out here. Station King, I hope you are happy. There's also an officer, reckless one, that doesn't really make me happy, but you know what? We need more officers, and I'm just gonna mentor her to be aggressive. We got a lot of food, and apparently Swarog is starving, so we're gonna deliver that down there. And while this place is now slightly disrupted, these guys at least have another place with orbital works and a corrupted nanoforge. There's also an operative here in the bar, and I'm gonna hire her, and I'm gonna tell her to work on counter-insurgency over here, so the independents are not gonna be well, rebelling here. I mean, in this system over here, there's also a Tritactian station, and it's just an orbital station as well. What if we invaded Tibicena as well? I mean, this one doesn't have orbital works or anything like that, at least I don't think so, but I bet the pirates would appreciate it nonetheless. I mean, this place is a free port. Yeah, I'm sure pirates would appreciate it. Let's nuke their ground defenses and patrol HQ. Somehow, these guys have even less troops than the independents had. You're gonna see how this is gonna go. Actually, it's going real well. After the first turn, this is basically all they have left. Oh, they're getting some help. I don't know if that's gonna work. Nope. That did not work. Alright, Cabal is here. I can actually pay them 45k and they will let me on their market. Oh, very nice. Do you have anything interesting right now? How about ships? Oh, Cabal's got some interesting ships. Very expensive ones, but if you put 2 Tachyon lances on the Starlight Odyssey, yeah, it absolutely slaps. You do have to kind of broadside though to make them work, but otherwise it's really good. They are not pirates though, so we're not buying their ships. Although Magic Star System is completely piratey now. Now let's go deliver that food quickly. Oh, and look at that, pirates are launching suppression fleets, so they're doing something right. Hey yo guys, I know you have a big deficit of food. Here it is. Actually, apparently I had a ton of food and ore here in the storage from when we conquered this place. So I guess I got even more good stuff for you guys. I also have a mercenary officer. Please tell me you're good. Aggressive, level 5, you know what? We'll take you. Also, since I'm a nice person, I'm gonna help and I'm gonna deliver this package, a pacification package, just trying to make sure this unrest, rebellion, and food shortage goes away, so everything can go back to normal. Poor pirates have no idea what's gonna happen when I start conquering everything for them. They're gonna have unrest and rebellion problems for days. Ooh, the Tritech is invading Tibesana back. Oh, they're already in system? I didn't even notice. We're gonna need to move there quickly and help them out. We can't have the filthy Tritech taking back what is rightfully theirs, I guess. Okay, that is some big carriers. I accidentally deployed my Hyperion. That was definitely not the plan for this battle, but I'm sure it will be able to do just fine. Their first big ships are arriving now. Oh, and that one is close to overloading already. Some of these could be fun if you could recover them. This is a very, very long and slow battle. So far, their biggest carriers were just hanging back, but now they are coming back. The Spire is capable of dishing out quite a lot of damage, but if I can somehow squeeze past my ships, maybe I'll be able to help there, because I feel like it is ready to go down, which means we can now focus on the rest of their little ships. And I know they still have a bunch of big carriers. Oh, that is a Kronos coming right at us. Kronos is, can be very dangerous. If you remember in the last series, we had to deal with one that basically almost killed half of our fleet, but that was pretty early on. Once this Doom is gone, we're gonna be living much easier life. Oh, and there's their next Astral. Probably pretty dangerous to have all their Astrals stacked up over here together, but somehow our Providence is just tanking all their lasers. Let me help, buddy. Let me help. If you can take down at least one of their Astrals, the victory should be ours. That should make this battle much easier. We killed a lot, but they still have enough ships for us to not be able to disengage. But it is kind of unlucky for these guys that we still have plenty of ships we can send against them. And that gives me an opportunity to drive this beauty again. I guess I should say fly, not ride or drive, right? Somehow we lost 0 ships in this whole battle. I know this is gonna make us slow, but I think it's time we grab a Prometheus. And I'll have your heavy armaments as well, thank you. Tritech invasion failed. Hey, I still want some of the stuff. Get back here. Give me an Atlas as well. So now we have 2 new tankers and freighters, Blind Faith and Great Expectations. Hopefully pirates can now protect themselves over here. I mean, they are launching more suppression fleets. And Penelope Star has been colonized by Luddic Church. Oh, isn't that cool to see? If you don't know, we spent the whole last series basically building up Penelope Star to be like the greatest star system ever. Maybe you should check it out. It was a total blast. Now, there's only one reason why we returned to this place. Actually, there's more reasons, but right now we're not selling them guns because we actually need them. We're just selling them drugs because we're nice people. We wouldn't want to put guns into terrorists' hands, right? No, we are nice people. Now, I was looking at the S mods again, and Lionheart's got a lot of XP, but already has 2 built-in mods. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the ship S mod limit from 2 to 3, which is gonna cost us 2 story points. And I'm gonna extend the shield coverage even more. One of the bigger suggestions from you guys was that we should conquer Prison Freeport for the pirates. I think that would be kind of fun. But first, I think we're gonna go check up on our settlement, see what happened there. Maybe catch some mercantile convoys along the way. We have not fought Llewellyn before, so this could be interesting. Oh, they have circles. Circles look cool. Holy shit, they destroyed that poor falcon. Now we're just gonna have to destroy them back, unfortunately. This wasteland seems pretty dangerous, although, well, I guess now it's pretty dead. That thing's fast. Holy shit, look at it zoom. Oh, no, it just exploded. Never mind. We actually have the chance to recover the fast one. I like the idea of that. And you know what? This way slender as well. Even though we might be slightly over fleet capacity, but that did give me a level up, and I have the 2 skill points that I wanted now. So let's get system expertise. Now let's quickly pop to Umbra. And since I do want to test these 2 new ships, we're just gonna have to leave some of the older ones behind. Maybe it's time to get rid of the mule. We haven't really been using it, and maybe some of the drams as well, sure. And we have built the stockpile, the refinery here, and of course the landing pad. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a maintenance bay. Basically, this is gonna reduce the supply amount per ship and also makes our ships, if lost in combat, almost always recoverable. Yeah, that's worth 100k. Oh, we also have that gloom. Yeah, we should take it out of storage. We got the salvage gantry from this one, that dry fueled compressor. So that should be useful. Now I see these Llewellyn ships have something pretty special. Basically, the attack mod frenzy here is gonna eat the hull when it's high flux to reduce the flux, and then when the flux has been reduced, it's gonna bring back 80% of the hull consumed. I can see why some of these ships exploded on their own. And this one's got a plunder attack mod, which basically steals the hull to heal itself. So I'm testing these ships, and they are really playing it on the edge. Look at the hull here. I'm not sure if these are ships that I'd want to have. They might be very fun for a quick fight, but for a prolonged fight, I don't feel like this is fun. So I think we're gonna remove the attack mods here. Yeah, no, I feel like it's working pretty damn well this way. Could be indeed fun to fly as well. Maybe once we get rid of all these D mods. I feel like the second one is, it could be very fun. Because it can be really fast when you turn on its systems. And it's got a built-in energy weapon. We gotta keep them, and we're gonna hope they do not kill themselves. But in any case, we have a lot of D-mods to fix now. Actually, these are not very expensive, like 370k? Yeah, you know what? Sure, let's do that. And we gotta name them the Gab and Hot Potato. Now, while I was going here to Prison Freeport, I found the salvage fleet. Look at this tanker. Holy shit, it's a big tanker. It's got 9,600 fuel capacity. That's pretty good. For instance, Prometheus has got 3,000 fuel capacity. Let's see if we can steal that. Let's see if I can manage not to kill myself with a new ship. That is always a challenge, you know? It is extremely maneuverable though. Look at this. Yeah, I do love that. I haven't quite figured out yet what exactly the circle around my ship means, but I bet it's something real good. Now, only their Nibelung really remains here. Unfortunately, we cannot get that big tanker. Actually, of course, because it retreated. Hey, give that back. I want it. There it is. There's my ship. I would like to have this, please. Yeah, I know it might take a while for me to blast it open, but there it is. No ship recovery. This is sad. This makes me sad. And it's not floating anywhere. Oh, come on. Now, let's sneak into Prison Freeport. Oh, that's a Star Fortress, huh? I also caught up to an ED force over here who's got this beautiful Basenji. This thing's got surveying equipment. It's got high resolution sensors. It's got auxiliary fuel tanks, solar shielding. Yeah, this is a cool ship. Oh, but it survived. You bastard. Get back here so I can love you. There you go. I didn't get a chance to recover it. This is sad again. Now, I'm just gonna let my ships repair here. And then I think we'll be ready to at least try taking over Prison Freeport. These guys just brought reinforcements. That's cheating. How dare you? Maybe I can bait them out. Ooh, I did find the supply fleet. Get back here, you bastards. I want your tanker. They did not give me their tanker. Got another fleet. Oh, now we can get a Basenji from these. Hell yeah, we're taking this guy. Now I just need to get these guys to move away from the station somehow. I wonder if they're waiting for reinforcements. Oh, well, the smugglers are the reinforcements. That's my organs now. The question is, are you far enough away from the free port? Oh, yes, you are. Okay. They do have some strong ships, but all the ships have a lot of D-mods. So my main hope is that we can capitalize on that. And then I made a mistake of putting a Heron in the front line. That's probably not a good idea, buddy. Yeah, indeed, it was not a good idea. Now, I just need to somehow catch up to this Kronos. And then this battle is gonna be won. Oh, very nice. We got some outpost lasers. I have a ship back at home that I want to put that on. And if you now can quickly repair, then we can engage the prison free port. They do have a couple of defenders on their side, but I'm sure we got this, right? Right, they've got mines. I see my Moras are already hurting. I think it would be probably smarter if we had a bit more range away from the station, but you know what? Point blank is fine as well, sure. I mean, who needs all of these Moras, right? Actually, we're doing pretty amazing looking at this. We only lost one Mora, and the station is almost already down. We just have to deal with this little part, and hell yeah. The new Llewellyn ships are doing great on the sides, just raiding their forces. I'm happy we picked them up, and I'm happy we didn't go too insane with them. Give me the Unsinkable 2 back. Oh, give me the Tachyon Lances as well, and give me a free level up. I don't get a point to level up, but my officers do. And missile specialization for the person flying the Hraeswager? Hell yeah. Now let's tactically bombard their batteries and patrol HQ. Yeah, I think we have quite a lot of power. Let's proceed. Oh, I'm not afraid of these defenses. This looks good. Now we'll wait and see if these guys get any help. It seems like they put pretty much all of their strongest units trying to defend light industry. Yeah, I don't think that was a great idea. Oh, the maintenance base have been built on my settlement as well. I'm not sure exactly how much that helps us every month, but nothing's gonna help these defenders anymore, I don't think. There it is, boys. The prison free port is now piratey. And good thing we got those harvested organs for them, because they have a little bit of a shortage here. Yeah, war is good business. We now also have access to a high-end cellar for weapons. And of course for ships, if you wanted to. Now pirates are gonna have to deal with a slight rebellion here. I'm gonna leave them like, I don't know, 500 supplies and 100 heavy armaments to deal with this. And I'm happy to say that at the start of this episode, the pirate share of ship hulls was 3%. Now it's 15%. I think I've done a good job here. Now it's time we go and we plan the war ahead. Because our main enemy has gotten more markets than they had at the start. And they're invading more stuff now. And we cannot let that happen. The war with Hegemony was coming, but the pirates needed strengthening first. With the help of Captain Propanius, they now controlled a much higher part of the ship market. But it wasn't nearly enough. It was also clear they couldn't fight the war on many fronts. So maybe it was the best to really embrace the pirate way again and begin stealing from the rich and making themselves even richer in the process. Alas, sticking to the old pirate ways of raiding and theory might work in the short term, but in the long term there has to be a way to convince the core world factions to take them seriously. It was time to sit down and hatch a plan. I realized taking planets like Tibicena, that originally belonged to Tritech, is gonna be a problem. Maybe not right now, but the Tritech are gonna try again to take the place back. And that's of course a problem, because our main goal is to take care of Hegemony, and I cannot be everywhere at once. So maybe instead of conquest, it might be better to try stealing the nanoforges from heavy industry. Well, I guess the independents are still a fair game, because they are not gonna try to take stuff back. And maybe lucky for us, there's a guy at a bar who is selling codes for an HMI facility. And since the HMI smugglers are reinforcing the rebels on Tibicena, maybe you should go visit Factorum. Before we go there, I'm just gonna visit my settlement and build a specialized training facility that's gonna train us some crew and marines every month. Now I do have a couple of plans for this episode, but I'll let you know more about them a bit later. First though, I'm just gonna steal some domestic goods from these traders. There seems to be lots of debris fields in this place. What the hell is this? And there's a research station here. Oh, they have some old ventures stacked up. Now I'm sure this is not gonna be a problem for us, right? Now I decided to try out this cruiser, and it pretty slaps, as you can see. The little swarmlings are rebuilding themselves though, so I have to be careful to take care of them as soon as possible. I also took the Yari out of storage now that we have autopulse lasers for it, and I think it's working pretty nice. It's also insane how well this cruiser can work when you just blast stuff. Its ship system is insanely powerful. I definitely recommend you guys try out the Llewellyn mod. It's so good. Some of these ships are so good. Also, it's so good that we just got a free alpha core out of this. Perfect. We also got a Trident Wing blueprint and Force Overdrive mod spec plus some nanite mass. Clearly the HMI boys here got some really big issues, huh? And they want me to turn on the transponder? No. I mean, what are you gonna do about it, boys? Well, they're just gonna die. Oh, and we have pirate raiders popping in here. Let's go. That's exactly what we want. That's a convoy with good stuff. And since we wanted to raid this place, we wanted to take care of the Star Fortress anyway, right? I have a feeling that Sebastos is gonna be hurting very soon. I just need to convince them to stay on the sides and take care of their little ships. Actually, that's a lot of little ships. It's not just a couple. I guess we're gonna have to deal with these guys first. Luckily for us, they are pretty suicidal. So as I said, I've got a couple more plans what I want to do today. And so I do not constantly fly the same ship. As I said, I want to switch around. I'm gonna see if I can steal a ship from the Interstellar Imperium. One of their battlecruisers can be really amazing to fly, especially if you go elite. And I feel like that could be a really fun ship to use. Oh, and perfectly, these guys were transporting heavy armaments, which means we can use these for raiding and taking care of the stuff. Also, more of my captains are ready to level up. As I said, this Llewellyn ship is amazing. Look at this go right now. Holy shit. It's so good. It does help that I put some really like firepower heavy Diablo avionics weapon on it. These two are called Mastro cannon arrays, and they just spit out so many bullets at the same time. It's insane. Now let's orbitally bombard them. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of fuel for heavy batteries in the military base, sure. And then we're not gonna invade this place. No, we're gonna see if we can launch a raid and attempt to acquire this corrupted nanoforge. The danger is high. You know what? We have plenty of story points. We can even make special efforts to keep our preparations secret. We only lost 7 Marines? Oh, that's amazing. And we did get the corrupted nanoforge. Thank you, HMI. That's all I needed, really. Now we're gonna quickly unload our stuff at the corpse station. As for the corrupted nanoforge, I think we're gonna go deliver it to Captain Starworks, because that place has orbital works, but it does not have a nanoforge. There's their orbital works. Now, if I am to sell this corrupted nanoforge, are you gonna use it? Oh, they used it. Beautiful. We now have another nanoforge for the pirates. Now, only 3 corrupted nanoforges remain out there. Mishmetal, which was conquered from Embrias by Tritech, Kulon from Tritech as well, and then there's Asher from Luddic Church. Stealing these is probably not going to be that easy. So first, let's go and see if we can, I don't know, maybe steal something from the Imperium. Lucky for us over here in this Byzantium system, our friends from Legio actually conquered part of it. So we do have a place where we can resupply if we need to. And they do have excess stockpiles of Marines. You know what? That's always good to have extra. Now, there are storms around Nova Capitalis here. That's their Star Fortress right there. Let's go check from up close, maybe. Oh, that's some bigger fleets for sure. Where'd you hide? There you are. Do you have the ship that I need? I think you do. No, they don't. That's a matriarch. It's similar shape, but it's not the one I want. Now, those of you who watched on my channel for a while now, you know that I usually repost these series as big supercuts, just everything in one video, later down in a couple of months. But the reality is, it doesn't always fit that well on the same channel, right? Because the length is completely different. So I was thinking about posting all of these supercuts just on a separate channel, you know, making a new one for it. So I just wanted to hear your opinion. What do you guys think? Do you even have an opinion on that? I know this might be a thing that just like mostly us YouTubers think about, and you guys basically couldn't care less, right? Basically, you'd still get to see the same amount of videos and Let's Plays on this channel. I think it would just give YouTube itself a bit more clarity of what to recommend to people. So yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, we can actually grab a Caesar from this battle. It's not the ship that I came here for, but I guess it's the ship we're getting. Also, I reached the maximum level 15 now, which means I got the final skill point. And I think I'm gonna put it into Ordnance Expertise. By the way, this battle was much easier than I thought it's gonna be. Now all I can hope for is that Nova Capitalis spawns another fleet and it's gonna be the one that I want. In the meantime, I'm just gonna hunt down some other smaller fleets. Ooh, that is an Ixen. I do love Ixens. It is a missile cruiser that can just absolutely spam out missiles, and I love that. It's only 20 DP as well. You know what? Let's steal that one as well. Also, all these battles finally removed the D mods from Lionheart and Heart of Iron. Plus, Pain's Bounty here, our Yari, doesn't have it anymore. Some time ago, I also bought a new freighter, and I sold some of our older, smaller ones. And I bet they got enough XP for me to start building in some S mods. Also, why is Legion Infernalis now hostile to me? What the hell happened here? They're hostile to pirates? Well, this is a surprise turn of events. I guess Legio is fair game now. I see my settlement has built the specialized training facility, which leaves just one empty slot. I think we're gonna go for logistics base here. You know, just increase the cargo and fuel capacity by my fleet by 25%. I think that's worth it. I turned the Caesar into a long-range platform that's just gonna slowly chip away at the enemy's shields and just take them down. Lots of HVDs. It's already got a built-in Crusade Morse, which is a large ballistic strike weapon. A bunch of missiles. It is 50 DP and it's slow, so right now it's not really gonna stay in our fleet. But this missile spammer of an Ixen, yeah, this thing is gonna stay with us. It's got, well, these built-in Armageddon launchers are awesome, and it's got a special system that makes them even better. So yeah, we're going for that. By the way, we got so many of these requisition bonds available now that we can actually queue up a retriever, which is a pirate battle carrier. I think we have to go grab it. It's got 6 fighter base. It's 45 DP. It's got the targeting feed. I think it's really good. Very expensive, but yeah, let's go get the retriever. Now with that done, I want to go to Karas. We haven't been there in like a year, and we still have this Blackwatch contact there. And I want to see what the Blackwatch thinks about our sudden change in relationship. It doesn't seem like she cares at all. I'm just gonna give her all of our AI cores we got, 240k. And the Blackwatch's gonna like us more. Now, since this system, where we at right now, does have Imperial Embassy, I'm gonna go check that place out. Maybe there's a fleet with a ship that I want. There seems to be very tiny fleets here, though. And they're being chased around by, I think, pirates? That's a Hegemony strike fleet. What are you doing here, Hegemony? How dare you? This is my hunting ground. Oh, they do have a steady officer over here. A mercenary, of course. Yeah, let's hire them. We could destroy this orbital station, but I doubt there's anything for us to steal here. We do have a pirate attack fleet here that is gonna be engaging the embassy. Yeah, look, there's the raiders here as well. Yeah, we're gonna go help out, because I have a feeling that the pirates brought a lot of junk ships. Yeah, why would you put shields on a ship when you try to engage a big orbital station? Doesn't make sense at all. We don't need shields where we're going, right? Also, I brought the Ixion in just to see it spam missiles, and yeah, it's spamming missiles nicely already. I do hope it's gonna manage to stay alive though and not overcommit. But luckily for us, we do have pirates on our side who are way into overcommitting. Well, now that we help the pirates, let's see if we were to raid something. Do these guys have anything interesting? No, they don't. So yeah, there's no real point in us raiding this. Well, if the Imperium doesn't want to show up with their ships, we're gonna go check out this system. We do have pirates around here, so we have a safety net. Oh, there's definitely some bigger fleets here. That one doesn't have the ship I want. None of these have the ship I want. That one though? That one does it. Let's go. We have to engage that one. I guess we are gonna first have to take care of these dudes. They only have one big battleship, and since it's going straight for us, let's see if we can take care of it. Well, our battleship is overfluxing as well, but this one's now dead. Let's go. Now, while we fight Imperials, I want to tell you a weird story that happened today. You see, I was walking my dog, as we always do, and very often we pass by this, like, little, I don't know, what's this? It's a shrine or whatever, the Jesus on a cross, right? I'm not really a religious person, so I don't know exactly what you call these. You see, we've been walking past that, like, for almost 2 years now that we have our pupper. But today, as we went by, for some reason, he looked up and he saw Jesus. I have never seen him so mad. He started barking so hard, he was basically bouncing on the ground. And nothing that I did convinced him that, no, this is not danger. It's just a dude on a cross, right? So in the end, I kind of have to force him to get away from that. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I wonder if he's still gonna be afraid of Jesus. Anyway, let's go find that fleet. Oh, I think it's there. You see this Dominus? That's the one that I want. That's a really good battlecruiser. I am afraid of this Olympus though, because if it shoots its giant dildo that you can see in the middle. Oh, there's the missile. The missile is flying. Is it gonna hit their own ship? It did hit their own ship. Okay, that thing needs to be blown apart. Somebody killed that thing. Okay, let's go. That made this fight much easier already. They shot their shot, but they missed, so it would be interesting if you could recover it, because that can be a really good ship when you need it to support you for invasions. But this bad boy down here, this is my real target. We just need to get rid of their matriarch first, and then we can focus on the Dominus. Yeah, poor thing. Doesn't really stand a chance. We cannot get it. Oh, that's a big shame. We could take their matriarch, but I feel like we are already getting a big pirate carrier. I think that one is gonna fit better into our fleet. Let's see if it's floating around over here somewhere. Alas, it is not. That makes me very sad. Also, apparently that was an Imperium raid. Yeah, sorry about that, Imperium. They do have another world down here. Let's go check this one. Wait, that's an independent one. Like, they don't even have a station around here. Oh, no, that's Sindrian Dictat. Oh, for a second I thought I just scored, but I didn't really. No, I did not. Also, Imperium is sending a vengeance fleet after me, so maybe we get lucky with those guys. It is interesting, for some reason these Empire boys don't want to let me be. I don't know exactly what I did to them, but they're not too happy with me. Look guys, all I need you to do is bring me the right ship. Is that so hard to do? Well, I guess they're launching more vengeance fleets, so that's good. And it's launching from here in 16 days. That's perfect. Do you have the right ships? You do not have the right ships. Well, somebody at some point is gonna have the right ship for me, right? We just need to find them first, I guess. Life would be much easier for the Imperium because I could just leave them alone then. I'm still so happy that look at this, that I stole this ship from Llewellyn. It's just insane. Oh, these guys. Hey, they are carrying heavy armaments. I'm starting to feel kind of sorry for the Imperium, but with how fun flying this cruiser is, maybe I don't even need their battle cruiser. Oh, never mind. I completely killed myself. Call the ambulance, but not for me. 227 heavy armaments and 1200 supplies. Oh, you guys didn't need to. Maybe piracy is a good thing. Oh, they're sending another vengeance fleet for Byzantium. That's probably one of them, right? I need this Dominus. If I can get close enough, I think I can just slam it. This is the moment of truth. We need to grab this bad boy. I mean, it almost completely burned itself out already, so I think they do not have the best pilots here in the Empire. Oh, it's been destroyed. That's gonna make things harder. Oh, come on. They really are not nice, are they? Here we go again. This could all be over if you guys just gave me your ship. Thousands of people are suffering and have to die just because you don't want to do that. The Empire is indeed cruel. 2 fleets with a Dominus there. Let's go quickly repair here. Then let's see if we can find one. Alright, it's you and me, buddy. I want your ship, then I'm gonna go away. Or will I? I might actually not go away. I might, since we're already here doing so much crazy damage. Oh, it's been destroyed again. I might actually go and see if we can steal the pristine nanoforge from Byzantium. I have no idea though if we have enough manpower for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. There's our Dominus. It's got 3D mods, yes, but we can fix her. Thank you, Imperium. That's all I wanted. Now I can stop launching the Vengeance fleets. It seems like it already got rid of one of the D mods. That's a good start. Yeah, because it's the only ship with the D mods in this fleet. I equipped it with what we had, but it's still, this one still needs work. I'm just happy we got it now. Let's just be happy with what we've got because that's what we wanted. Because Byzantium doesn't actually have that pristine core. It's Nova Capitalis. I should have known this. And that's like out here. For now, let's return to Umbra because we should have a new ship here. Oh yeah, there's our Retriever Mark II. It's got the same deployment cost as Hrelsvelger. It's also got a detonator drone. Basically, it's gonna lay drone mines next to disabled and stopped enemy ships. That's pretty good. It's got a drone hangar. It can only really have drone ships here. We don't have any drones. That might be that might be a bit of a mistake on my part. Okay, maybe it was not the best idea to spend all of our points on this retriever. At least not yet. Back to storage you go. I named our Dominus Black Steve. So for Captain Propanius. There's a lot we still have to work on it. But I'm gonna be flying it for now and we'll see how well it's gonna go. By the way, my settlement has now basically built everything here. We have this logistics base here as well. We're not making much money over here. In fact, the Umbra still counts as if we have everything in storage here. Even though we built the storage in the settlement, and yeah, we should be able to store everything here easily. Since it says that it's supposed to remove the storage fees from the market, but it doesn't. Anyway, now that we have Dominus and we have 1,000 very well trained marines and 1,000 heavy armaments, let's indeed go check up on Nova Capitalis and see if we can steal something there. Also, since we know that the Legio has got this station here, I'm gonna try to be a nice guy. I'm gonna sneak over yonder and let me give you all these prisoners. Let's be friends again. Up to -23. Only suspicious now. Now we go away, so they don't know it was me. I'm guessing that's another vengeance fleet here, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's multiple fleets. I'm gonna try and see if I can use their own ship against them without dying. There is no guarantees, by the way, but it's a good thing that they are aggressive as well, which means that this gives us a chance. I still think this cruiser slaps the most, by the way, but once I equip this ship properly, oh, this is gonna be slapping as well. I mean, even now, it's doing pretty decently. Oh, now they're dropping more, and this one already has 2 S mods with Imperial Elite package integrated in? No, we have our own Black Steve. We're gonna nurture that one. Oh, it just lost both of its D mods. Okay, well, that works well. And there's another floating around over here now. We could recover 2. There can only be 1 Black Steve. Everybody else is an imposter. Now, I would have to test more Llewellyn ships. These are the first ones I'm flying here. But this thing slaps so hard that it's quickly becoming my favorite new ship, even though we do have Black Steve. Okay, that was 2 vengeance fleets defeated. There's still 1 out there at large. When will these guys learn that there is no escape from me? Well, that's a very good question. There's probably gonna be some more fleets guarding the actual station, but once I gas past those fleets, it's just a star fortress. We should be able to defeat it nicely. And then we'll see what guards the pristine nanoforge. Whatever it is, we're gonna defeat them. There you go, that's that vengeance fleet. Now let's hide into this nebula and let's see what they've got out here. It kind of looks like... Oh. These guys are gonna be gone in 19 days. I'm gonna wait for them to be gone. Yeah, let me just sneak back into the nebula. I don't need to fight them. And maybe I can sneak back here and try to repair. I was looking at the mods I could build in, and look at this. For our Black Steve, we need 16,000 XP to build this in. Oh, that's gonna take a bit. Actually, maybe not that long. Lionheart here has 35,000 XP, so yeah. Oh, I think they're leaving now. I see they're fighting somebody down there. That is not my problem anymore. This thing is now my problem. We're gonna have to get through this shield somehow. Oh, and I see some of these are already overloading. To be honest, I expected them to survive for longer, but it doesn't look like this station has the capacity to really destroy us. Our capacity for destruction is much higher, and thusly the Nova Capitalis is gonna fall. Oh, we also get the Alpha Core that was operating the station. That's great. Apparently there are a couple more defenders though, so we're gonna have to get rid of these, which, let's be real, shouldn't really be a problem. Oh wow, we have nowhere near enough fuel to bombard this place. Let's go quickly get some more fuel then, shall we? Any fuel at all? That's not enough. That's not nearly enough. Look, I'm gonna even give you the Alpha Core, and you give me some of your Marines. We're gonna have to find fuel somewhere else. I'll take whatever you have, pirates, which is barely anything. But apparently these independents here should have a bunch of extra fuel. Okay, yes, 700. That's good. 2,000? Hell yeah, give me all of that. That should be enough. Oh, and there's some Imperium traders here delivering food to Nova Capitalis. Your food isn't welcome around here. That's my food now. Oh, there's another Commercium going to Nova Capitalis. To be honest, I'm kind of starting to feel sorry for the Imperium. I've done some really terrible things to them in this episode. It's not my fault that these guys have things I want, right? Oh, and now Tibicena is being invaded by Tritech again. It does kind of look like I'm gonna have to go help them. I have 2 months of time though, which should be enough for me to conclude my things here. Let's tactically bombard this place. 8,400 fuel, it's a lot, but let's do it. They didn't like that now, did they? I don't have enough forces to raid a pristine nanoforge. Well, how many do I need to have? Okay, yeah, their garrison strength is pretty strong. They have a lot of militia, they have a lot of marines, a lot of heavy units. It could be because of this planetary shield. I do wonder if taking extreme measures would help though. And what do I mean by extreme measures? How about saturation bombardment? This will destabilize the colony, reduce its population, and disrupt all operations for a long time. Basically, I'm committing genocide against this colony. It's something more akin to what Pathers would do, not pirates. But sometimes a man's gotta do what a man does. People did not like that. Oh no, the horror. Let's see this. We actually now have enough troops to steal the pristine nanoforge. Let's go for it. I will definitely use an extra point just to make this easier and better. We lost 91 marines only from that. Holy shit. Give me that pristine nanoforge. Sorry about that, Imperium. I will leave you alone now. Well, they will probably not leave me alone, but that's details. They do seem vengeful a bit. Now they're gonna saturatedly bombard Prison Freeport? That seems kind of a dick move, especially since Syndrian Dictat is also invading Prison Freeport. I think I'm gonna request a defense fleet there. I got a lot of work ahead if I'm to keep the pirates safe. And the question is, what do we do with this pristine nanoforge? And I'm thinking we go to Arigato, which is out of the way, so it should be safer. And it has orbital works. Nobody's crazy enough to go invade Styx all the way out there, right? Oh, and along the way, we're just gonna meet some Mercantile convoys, it seems, and steal some of their stuff. And since we haven't really used any Valkyrian ships yet, why don't we grab this cruiser? Maybe we can have some fun with it later on. Alright, pirates, the moment of truth. Here's the pristine nanoforge. There it is, boys. There it is. Ship quality definitely went up. 85% now, an average 1 DMOD per hull. Not something you see from pirates, don't do you? Now let's go help our pirate friends with their invasion problems. There's the Tritech forces. We have to break these forces quickly so we can then go help the Prison Freeport. Although these guys for some reason have no desire of being broken. I don't know why. Now they deployed their bigger ships. Okay, that Mora is not looking too good, is it? It did somehow survive though, so that's very impressive. I guess we're gonna have to take down this phase cruiser first before we can fully focus on the Spire. And the Spire is pretty much alone in this battle now, which means the battle is won. And with that, Tibicena is saved. Apparently Tibicena is not saved because the fleet is still in the system. Ah, there you are. That's their only real danger right there. We'll see how long it's gonna be able to tank us. I think the answer is not for long. I'll let my friends finish it because I was flanked by this Fury, and we do not take kindly to that kind of stuff here. Now Tibicena is safe. And I have enough XP to build in the Imperial Elite package. Yes, this is gonna increase the DP of my ship by 5, but it gives me 50 ordnance points, which is huge. Let's go see if Prison Freeport still stands. That's a lot of fleets around here. These are friendly pirates. Oh, that's good. They have some Diablo avionics ships and such. Oh yeah, this is a huge battle. Let's join in. I'm not sure the station will be able to survive all of this, but I'll do my best to help. My ship just got upgraded, so we should be doing pretty good, I think. And these guys are fighting a Star Fortress, so it's got mines. One executor went down there, and this executor is gonna go down here. And look at these mines go. And they bring up Providence in here as well, which is a powerful ship, but not powerful enough. Unfortunately, my Ixen way overextended and is now suffering for it. I am trying to protect it and save it, but it's not the most maneuverable ship out there. I did get that Conquest down though. So you know what? Yeah, I think the station will survive for another day. And so did my Ixen. I think the Dictat forgot about one important thing here. And these are not your average pirates you're fighting now. These are Propanius pirates. Now, let's deal with the Imperium as well. All we gotta do is deal with that dildo first. Make sure that thing doesn't cause any issues. And when we are done with the dildo, then we should be just fine. By the way, I deployed our new Valkyrian ship. We'll see how it does in combat. So far, it's still alive, so that's a bonus. Which, to be honest, we can't really say about the Imperium ships. Yeah, they're no longer alive. The pirates are dealing with one of the fleets there. I'm gonna deal with this one next. There's supposedly another Cinder and Dictat fleet somewhere out there. I have no idea where, though. Ooh, look at that Reaper. That was from our new ship. Yeah, they're using Reapers properly. I'm proud of them. That's all I ever really wanted from my ship. Hey, Imperium has been defeated now. I think the Imperium brought some extra ships now. And let's be real, I always enjoyed Imperium. I felt their ships were amazing and really fun to fly. But now, fighting them a lot, I'm kind of disappointed. They are not proving to be much of a challenge. Kind of like when we were fighting Diablo Avionics in the last series. I do love Diablo ships, but as a faction, they kind of just died against me. Still gotta admit though that Imperium ships are absolutely beautiful. And they're still very fun to fly. That was 2 Vengeance fleets, but I guess we're gonna have to deal with yet another. I promise this is probably the last one, especially since they're getting obliterated by the station mines and my insane firepower. Okay, I killed myself with my insane firepower now. Let's maybe be slightly more careful, shall we? Oh god. I am doing it again. We cannot let the matriarch escape. Come on. Oh, but I cannot deal with the fighters. There's just too many of them. There you go. I was avenged. Now give me back my ship. Okay, that should be all Vengeance fleets dealt with. Give me some peace and quiet, please. And when I say peace and quiet, I mean, let's print out another giant warship. Let's go with Infernus. That seems very piratey, right? Now, since we are here at Umbra, we also have in the same system a quest from the Remnant Agent. There's apparently some beta cores at Nortia. Let's go check it out. It's close by anyway. Let's talk with somebody, like a portmaster. Apparently they have a couple of AI cores here. He wants 150k? I mean, we could just go steal them. Yeah, that seems more reasonable, right? That was easy enough. All I have to do is deliver these cores back to Prison Freeport. And there's my special agent Anne. There you go. You can have the cores. I don't need them. And now we have a new contact. And it's with the Remnants. And she's got some easy work for us. Do we want to work for the Remnants for a bit? You know, that could be kind of a interesting combo. Remnants and pirates working together. I like it. And they want me to build a station for them? Man, yeah. Let's be friendly a bit. Yeah, let's do something good for people. Just need to find enough transplutonics somewhere. There you go. Let's do the dead drop first because that one's closer. Our friendly Pather's got a base here. Let's deliver this quickly. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's go up north. We got work to do. Oh, somebody's protecting this thing. Hello, friends. I've got the resources for you. We're still hostile, technically, but they are now going to be constructing a base. How long does this take you, I wonder? Took them like 3 days. I cannot believe I'm getting sidetracked by Remnant missions now. Now, secret package? Yeah, we can easily do that. You guys, just go away. You're made out of junk. Just let me do my thing. The Remnants are no longer full-on hostile, just inhospitable. What did we achieve by doing that? No idea, really. It just kind of felt funny to think that pirates and the Remnants could be friends. In any case, I wanted to travel to Enigma next, because the Luddic Church is conquering places here from Valkyria. And to be honest, it doesn't matter to me. What it matters is that Enigma 1 has a pristine nanoforge. Luddic Church is fighting the Valkyrians. I can't really engage the defenders because they are busy doing their thing. We don't really have enough troops for the pristine nanoforge, do we? Guess we'd have to join in on this fight now. Let's see if we can get some of these fleets away. Like this two first, maybe? I know I did say we're gonna be a bit more peaceful, but sometimes to be a bit more peaceful, well, you gotta crack some eggs to make an omelet. I don't know where you heard about peaceful pirates before. No such thing, really. There's another armada here that we should take care of, and we shall quickly do so. By the way, you can see that I have replaced the fighters protecting this ship with Scutum drones now, which have shields and they block projectiles and missiles, which is really good. They do cost a bit more ordnance points though, so I had to take extended shields away again. So I'm just gonna have to be a bit more careful when it comes to my flanks. But hopefully the drones can protect me there as well anyway. Now, let's hit the station, shall we? Actually, we can't because there's like one cruiser from Valkyrians who is attacking it. Don't worry, buddy, we'll wait. Oh, they got some defenders now. Gotta remember, this is a Star Fortress we're fighting. It's got mines, so gotta be careful. And I know they have another Cassius defending it somewhere. The main section is still very much healthy and operational. There it is. The Star Fortress is dealt with. I see my Sky Splitter is dealing with one of their battle cruisers there, and I'm pretty sure their Cassius is trying to run now. Not on my watch, buddy. Now the question is, do we have enough fuel to bombard it? Oh yeah, we do. Easy money. Let's do it. Can I raid you now? Oh, we can raid it. We can raid the pristine nanoforge. Let's go, boys. Definitely gonna make special efforts to be very careful here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a pristine nanoforge, a second of its name. There is like one retaliatory strike after this, and it's HMI invading Svarog. And well, we do have to deliver that pristine nanoforge somewhere now, right? Might as well do it at Svarog, since this place does have orbital works with a corrupted nanoforge as it is now. So here you go, pirates. Use it well. That's another thing of beauty. That improved the ship quality for pirates even more, up to 95% now with an average of 0 demods per hull. Now let's wait for those HMI bastards here. Ah, looks like the Luddic Church sent a revenge fleet, so we're gonna have to kill these guys as well. It does look like I'm gonna have to help my friendly pirates deal with this as well, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, because they mostly just send cruisers against us. So we're gonna quickly have to deal with these guys, and then we wait for HMI. The HMI has arrived. Their ships are junk because somebody stole their forges. No idea exactly who that could be, to be honest. Well, let's be real, he's probably a legend. But if I could give an advice to HMI, and it's not like I'm gonna do that, I just wanted to say that these guys really should consider investing in some shields. Because, yeah, it's not going that well for them, is it? To be honest, I don't even know where most of my ships are. I only could deploy like 5 of them. There's my ships. Doing their things they do best. Hunt things down as they should. I think that should be the last obstacle, besides this obstacle. And once these guys let me through, I'm gonna deal with those obstacles for them. One big brick at a time. You know what? Maybe I need to deal with Mama Brick. This one's got a lot of fighters pouring out, and it's their main support. Gotta take care of it, and then everything else shall fall. There you go. That should break the HMI, and the invasion failed. At long last, the pirates were a force to be reckoned with, all thanks to a certain Captain Propanius. They had the ability to print out awesome ships, and they had the ability to actually make them not be complete junk. Everything was prepared for the upcoming war with the Hegemony. The forges of war were pristine, and the High Hegemon clearly suspected nothing. Still thinking he had an uneasy truce with the pirates, it was time to educate him. Alas, the Hegemony will be no easy nut to crack, even with a surprise on the pirate side. They are by far the biggest faction in the sector, and they have some powerful allies, but the pirates got a secret weapon on their side, someone the Hegemony does not have, Captain Propanius. But you know who Captain Propanius got on his side? Remnants. Actually, well, they're still inhospitable, so not really on his side, but that's a contact I want to develop a bit more, as I'm about to steal some organics from the HMI. Now, before we really go to war with Hegemony, there's a couple of smaller things that I want to do. We are losing a lot of money by having stuff stored at Umbra, and I feel like we could do better than that. Also, HMI, didn't we just go through this? Could you please not? I'm just gonna send a fleet over there to deal with that. Anyway, I've got enough of these monthly expenses for stuff that shouldn't be monthly expenses, so I'm gonna be moving some of that. Before I settled here on Umbra, I was looking for a place where you could store this for free, and back then I didn't find it, but now I know that there is a place which we noticed while we were flying around this duality research station. We can store stuff here, and nobody's gonna notice. It's kind of hidden between two suns, so pretty safe as well. And there we go. We can just store stuff here. You might be wondering, why am I even showing you this? Well, we're about to go to war, and logistics are very important. We're gonna have to take 2 trips just so I can bring all the ships over. Give me the rest that we got stored here. And while here at Umbra picking up ships, I went to visit my supervisor. You know what we could do? We could request an insignia honoring my achievements as a pirate. Yes, let's do it. We gained a story point for 750 bonds. That was totally worth it. There you go. Let's store these bad boys here now. That actually increased our monthly expenses. What? Well, you know what? Maybe I really shouldn't be thinking about this and doing math and all that. Maybe I should just go to war. Actually, let me first go to Prison Freeport. I wanna see if my remnant friends got any work for me. She wants me to go to the academy, huh? And look for a missing boy? Sure. Why wouldn't I do errands for everybody, right? It's not like I'm a local pirate hero of some renown otherwise. Fine, I'll do this for you, remnants. Alright, so I guess we have to go even further. Oh, holy shit. You're kidding. I'm sorry, remnants, but I'm here planning a war, and look, there's a Hegemony orbital station right here. Let me at least do a little bit of fighting first, please? Just a little bit of good old war, please. I just want to kill a tiny station, Mama Remnant, please. I promise I'll be done soon. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll be quiet now. I'll just shoot this thing until it's dead. Let's nuke it quickly. The Hegemony is not currently hostile. Really? Really? They didn't notice they shot down their station. Alright, fair. Now, it's time for an invasion. I promise this is not gonna take long. Yeah, the Hegemony's coming with a counter. Well, they're gonna have to hurry up because Ankrea is now piratey. Well, their counter invasion is assembling at Citadel Arcadia, which is very close by. You know what? Might as well go visit Arcadia as well. And let's then bite this invasion into its nut? I don't know what I'm saying. Come over here, Grand Invasion Fleet. So I wanted to ask you something, guys. Well, first let me tell you a little bit of a story. My girlfriend, she doesn't really ever watch gaming YouTube stuff, right? And she rarely plays games these days, unless I kind of force her. In any case, she actually watched like first half of the first episode of the series a couple of days ago, you know, for some constructive feedback. And basically what she said was like, alright, fine, you joined the pirates, you're being hunted by everybody hates you, but then you just go to every fight and you just instantly win everything. What's up with that? How do I actually make Starsector or any of these games that I play a lot hard in a way that I would be losing constantly? Do you also feel like that I'm making Starsector look way too easy, or any other game that you might have watched me play? Because to be honest, I know how to pick my battles. If I am not confident that we can do well in a battle, I would probably prefer to avoid it, right? Especially nowadays that you can just use a story point to escape anything, really. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. But with that, the counter-invasion of Ankrea is over, and the invasion of Citadel Arcadia can begin. I don't know what to say, but it's not gonna be a hard one. It's just a regular orbital station, and I deploy my 4 battleships, and that's all we need, really. And the defenders of the station are, well, mostly puny. But to be honest, I can easily and clearly see how, you know, watching something where I just smash everything could be very boring and you wouldn't want to watch anymore. So to be honest, thank you to those of you that are still sticking around and still watching at this point. And I promise to endeavor in the future to make the series more interesting, more dangerous, tougher, all that kind of stuff. But also what might help is not to be focused on combat. And I actually have a cool idea for a future series like that. But first, let's nuke Citadel Arcadia, and then let's go invade it. Oh yeah, these guys are puny. Well, I guess we're gonna have to fight somebody else. I'm not activating my transponder, no. Anyway, speaking of future potential playthroughs, yeah, I do have an idea for another Starsector playthrough, and then we're gonna probably switch and go back to maybe Kenshi. Trust me, that one's gonna be fun as well. Okay, can you now leave me alone so I can invade this place in peace? There we go, so the Arcadia is ours. Looks like Alolan Industries are sending a counter invasion to Arcadia now. Just give me a quick defense fleet. Let them deal with that themselves. And let's see that both these invasions are happening from the Osmium Star system, where Tritech and HMI conquered stuff from MVS. Maybe what we should do is conquer it back and give it back to MVS so we have some more allies. In any case, let's go do this thing very, very far away. Alright, fine. I'm gonna stop at Svarog along the way. So there's a lot of fleets in here. What's Imperium doing here? I don't even know when the Imperium showed up in here and why did they show up in here. But all of these Caesars shooting over here at Mamora sounds like a dangerous thing. We can't really allow that now, can we? And there's one thing that's a really big problem with all of these ships. After I stole their pristine nanoforges, they can only make crappy ships. So even if you thought, oh no, we were just invaded by HMI, we just got invaded by, I don't know, Imperium, you gotta remember that none of them have their nanoforges anymore, so their ships, yeah, they're just garbage, like the pirates had before. Well, not that bad, but you get the idea. Basically, it's only the pirates, Hegemony, and Persean League that now have the good nanoforges still. At least from our enemies. Legio and Diablo also have the good ones. So MVS got 2 fleets and the pirates got 2 bigger fleets. And I think the pirates might be losing this, so let's Let's help him out. I can only bring in my ship, unfortunately. But I'm sure just the station itself would be a tough nut to crack for these poor HMI ships. Once again, did not invest into shields. Now, I am being flanked by this fish kill up here and all its fighters. But guess who won in the end? No, it was me and my fighters, which means it's time for a pushback. Although these guys still have a bunch of bricks up there. Oh, that's the mama brick though. Unfortunately, not all my pirate friends also know the good idea of investing into shields. But hey, who needs shields when you can just explode in my face? Really? That took half of my HP through the shields. Definitely not what I intended here to happen, for sure. Truthfully told, I didn't even notice they had a locomotive in their fleet. Oh, yeah, that was rough. Another one? I would have brought more support, I guess. Still, we're gonna slowly carve it apart anyway. The poor thing never even stood a chance. They're sending a vengeance fleet now, but at least that invasion failed. Now, are we allowed to leave now, or are you guys gonna continue causing issues? Because I got a job that needs doing. And do it we shall. Oh god, they are invading Tibicena again? These Tritech bastards really don't know when to stop. I mean, we still have a defense fleet in Tibicena for 130 more days, so hopefully that should be enough. The fun thing is, the pirates got a station here, so I can just unload some stuff here. Apparently I have to talk to the station king about the dude that we're looking for, and I had to pay my way to the planet. Let's see where this dude is now. Now, apparently there's a battle happening here that I need to investigate. Oh, it's just some remnants chilling around. How's it going, friendly Radiants? It's interesting seeing these guys being neutral, huh? Anyway, we gotta return to Prison Freeport now. Oh, good to see. The invasion of Tibicena failed. Oh, and there's a surface battle on Citadel Arcadia. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Apparently, they have defeated the space defenses. That's not good, and I'm so far away. These bastards gave it back to Hegemony. Pirate defense fleet, you're here now? As always, if you want something done right, you gotta go do it yourself. Which basically means we're gonna have to re-invade this place. Can't say I'm a big fan of that, but that's what I get for leaving the pirates in charge. There you go. That is dealt with. Now give this thing back. There's barely any defenders here, and it took the whole of 2 turns to get it back. Here, have 500 supplies for rebellion purposes and 100 heavy armaments. And I did post an operative here. I'm gonna use her to do counter-insurgency. Now please stop counter-invading me for a second, so I can just fly to Prison Freeport and see what the remnant lady AI thing's got to say for herself. She happy. 90k, 1 story point. Oh, she's got some hegemony codes. Yeah, sure. Give them to me. That improves our relations even more. She also wants me to go somewhere, to a star system again. Well, this one isn't that far away. But I think before we're allowed to go there, we have to say hello to Hegemony a little bit more. They have less markets now than they had before. Here in Asconia, there's one very nearby. It's in such an unfortunate place, right next to Volturn. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Just let me go for the station. That's all I need. It's actually destroyed, which is even better. We only need 50 fuel to disrupt the ground defenses. They do have some garrison strength, but not too much. But this is gonna slow us down though. Most of them are at a spaceport. You guys don't want this to be occupied by your enemy Hegemony. Well, probably they don't want this to be occupied by the pirates either. And Hegemony's coming anyway. Well, Sindri and Dictat does have a problem with me apparently. So I guess I'm gonna have to explain to them just how stupid that decision was. I think they have like 3 executors in this fleet, so they're definitely not gonna be the easiest target, but they cannot deploy all of them at the same time, which definitely loses them the numbers advantage. They also brought 2 Sky Splitters, I see. While we did not bring our Sky Splitter, to be honest, no matter what they bring, this one they cannot win. I would prefer to keep them alive so they could fight the Hegemony for me, but I guess it is what it is. As is tradition, here's 500 supplies and 100 heavy armaments for your rebellion problems, and I'm gonna be sending over an agent to deal with, well, the rebels as well. I have a month before Hegemony arrives here. This one isn't that far away. Let's go quickly there. We managed to fix the counter-insurgency, or insurgency. Whatever. Hegemony is not happy. Finally, we're doing something right. Well, out of that probe, I got 2 gamma cores, which really wasn't worth it, was it? But we have found a mothership over here, and apparently we can actually use the gamma cores we just found, and now we have to defeat this fleet. Sure. And they brought an incursion with salamanders. Truly amazing build there. By the way, using that gamma core gave us a couple of allies, which should be pretty powerful to deal with this stuff. These salamander heavy tri-tech boys will not know what hit them. You silly incursion, you might have almost overloaded my Yari, but otherwise you stand not a chance. We're not gonna be recovering it though if it drops. After that last series, probably nobody wants to see it on my channel ever again. Yeah, I did probably use it too much. There we go. Tri-tech dealt with, which means that our job here now is done. And we got a synchrotron core out of this. Do my pirates produce fuel anywhere? I'm gonna have to go check that out. Let's go see if the Hegemony is dead. That's Syntrian Dictat. That's somebody going after the pirate armada. That's the Luolan boys. I don't see where the Hegemony is. Is that Hegemony? Oh yeah, there's the Grand Invasion fleet, and they are all fighting there. Perfect. None of the pirate places are producing fuel, but well, Hegemony is in like 4 places. Even though Nachiketa, of course, already has a synchrotron core. Maybe we can take some of these. I don't know if the planets are correct for a core or not. We'll see. Sphinx here's got no atmosphere, so that should work, I think. But first, let me get the fuck out of this place. And I also negotiated a war bounty for the system Samara, where Sphinx is actually located. But before we go there, let me go and visit my remnant friends. Where Midnight is happy with me, and we are now down to 34, minus 34 in hospitable. And I do have a couple of AI cores for her, so that's gonna give us even more reputation gains. We can deliver a package down there. Yeah, that's very easy. And she wants another station be constructed. That is also very easy. We're just gonna quickly pop over to the Imperium space before we go down there. I gotta go store all the many weapons that I've got on me. And also gonna quickly pop over to our Legio friends, well, suspicious Legio friends. I just wanted to give them 2 prisoners, so yeah, we are a bit more friendly now. Apparently they're busy fighting Luddic Church Grand Invasion Fleet. You know what? I'm not gonna be staying for that. Bye. I'm gonna go pop into Svarog, because I need those transphotonics so we can build that station. Then we can go deliver this dead drop. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. We are gonna, I guess, take the ED exploration ship blueprint package, because we already gave that one to the pirates. I remember that. And we're gonna check in on this mining station. We're gonna quickly go kill some remnants. Oh, and we're gonna take the Luolan blueprint package. That is huge. I'm sure the pirates are gonna love it. Oh, now the Valkyrians are invading Svarog. Oh, come on. Why do I have to take care of everything myself, huh? I just wanted to drop this over here, grab this Legion, don't even need to spend an extra point for it, and check on this incursion as well. I don't think we're gonna take it. No, we said earlier we don't want it this time around. We're not taking it this time around. We still have 2 months before the Valkyrians arrive to Svarog, so let's go build that station. Apparently these mercenaries here do not appreciate me building stuff for the remnants though. And they brought like 3 cruisers to stop me. Truly next level tactics. Hello my friends. There's your resources, go and build the thing. And I'm gonna check if there's something in this debris field. There's a bunch of ships, we don't really need them. Can we check it out? No, we can just engage it. Never mind then, let's go quickly ditch that Legion. And we're also gonna visit our friendly Legio, because I've got so much extra crap I don't need. So I'm just gonna sell this to them. I'm just gonna check up on my friendly remnant lady though, just so I can give her this beta core. She once again has a secret package delivery for me, sure. And apparently Hegemony is causing her issues. She wants me to follow a fleet. Oh, this is gonna go terribly. I can already see they're gonna spot me instantly. Okay, apparently this can progress without players' intervention, so I'm gonna ask for some time to prepare, because we have rebellions to deal with, right? I should say invasions. That's the Valkyrian Grand Invasion fleet. I'm pretty sure they're kinda dead already. We do have a chance to grab this support carrier. It's got 5 fighter bays. You know what? Let's grab it. We can check it out how it's gonna be. But then apparently we're gonna have to deal with those guys and those guys. Valkyrians first, I think. We don't get to see these Valkyrians often, but I hope if there's one thing they learn from these engagements with us is that they need more ships. Well, whatever that one is doing looks actually pretty cool. Never mind, it seems like what she's doing is she's dying. And so is their Grand Carrier. This ship definitely looks cool as well, but it's also dead now. We might try stealing some of these ships from them, but I don't have the one I kind of wanted, so maybe not these ones. In any case, the invasion failed. I think the Imperium is gonna fail here as well. Yes, Yes, they did. Gonna go to Salamanca. We still have that system bounty that we did not act upon at all. But Sphinx was our target there. Why do we have a quest upon it? I have no idea. It might be because of that remnant quest we haven't done yet. No hegemony, I will not turn on my comms. A couple of the vendors here, and those will pay with their lives. Let's go and tactically bombard us, disrupt the military installations. Oh, hegemony vengeance fleet, alright. And they're trying to invade Korea instantly. Oh, you guys are so... I don't know why you always have to be like, oh, I'm gonna invade you back if you're invading me. They do have quite a decent amount of troops here though, so this is gonna be a tougher battle. But let's be real, these guys should have really considered building like an orbital station or something. Oh, they're sending a counter invasion as well. Don't worry, we'll wait here. In any case, the war is almost won now, and Sphinx is piratey. Since we're good people, we're gonna instantly give them some food and supplies. And there's your synchrotron core as well. As the spirit, as is tradition, also gonna leave them some supplies and some heavy armaments and some marines as well. And I'm gonna call in my operatives to deal with any rebellion that's gonna happen. Now we gotta wait here for that counter invasion. In the meantime, maybe chase down some of these small picket fleets, and maybe this not such a small fleet. You guys have a Nibelung, a bunch of cruisers, and still you are trying to flee? What a bunch of city biddies. I'm not gonna take their ships though. You're not the invasion fleet, yet still they gotta die. They do have quite a decent amount of firepower, but I did notice that they have a bunch of demodded ships already, which is not something that Hegemony should have at this point, right? I mean, they still have their pristine nanoforge as it is. I wonder what would happen if we borrowed that thing. To be honest, it would be kind of funny if I took Chickamaustock as my own. Oh, we have a pirate defense fleet here. You guys deal with that. I'm gonna go deal with their big invasion fleet, because their idea of a big invasion fleet is having a lot of freighters. Not even combat freighters, just freighters. I'm kind of disappointed in you, Hegemony, not gonna lie. I mean, if this is the best they can offer, it's kind of sad. I will take your armaments and you can go home. Now, we still have some time before Hegemony invades Korea, which means we can quickly do that dead drop for the remnants. There's Valkyrians here. Oh yeah, they have a world they colonize here. Good for them. Don't worry, boys. All I need to do is just drop stuff here. Almost down to positive with the remnants now. I'll also check this mining station since we are already here, right? Just gotta blow up some remnants quickly. Oh, we got a catalytic core for refining. Now we're gonna need to find some pirate stations that have refining, I guess. Ooh, and a midline blueprint package as well. No, if we already gave that to the pirates, but we now will. Oh, and now HMI is invading Swarok yet again. We're gonna have to deal with that. Just gonna check out these ruins quickly that had absolutely nothing. Oh, and now Infersian League is invading pirates. Can you please calm down? Battles here. Oh, there's the Hegemony invasion fleet. Actually, it is 2 fleets, it seems. Oh, they're actually fighting the station. Yeah, that station stands not a chance. We're gonna absolutely obliterate it before we can even get close to it. The only hope it's got... Oh no, it does not have any hope. Nope. The only hope it had, I guess, was if I got there in time and tried to block with my shield. But unfortunately, that was not a possibility. Oh, Hegemony's gonna have to pay for that now. And even though they brought a bunch of 14 battle group ships, yeah, they do not stand a chance against me. Because let's be real, I'm starting to get kind of pissed with their constant counter invasions. Take a hint and stay down when you're defeated. There you go, that should do it. Invasion of Korea failed. And you guys, go build a stronger station here, come on. Okay, the next invasion is not for 39 more days, which means I got some time, and I can go refit this ship back home. Ah, perfect. The Sphinx Rebellion failed, pirates are once again victorious. So outfit this ship, named it Sunset Mirage. It's got a Brunhild cyclonic core, which is something the Valkyrians have, and it reduces the ordnance points for various weapons, more so for the Valkyrian weapons themselves. So we got 2 of these giant cannons back here. We got some HVDs up front for poke. Otherwise, it's mostly here for their bombers. We have some Imperial Inferno bombers and some Hexblade heavy fighters on the sides. I don't know if in general it would be better than having the Alpha Omega with us, but let's switch around, store that one, and I guess we're gonna see how this one does. The ship is making us slower though, which is not I'm not a fan of it, but sometimes it is what it is, right? Now, I know we got some invasions to deal with, but just wanted to check on our friendly remnant. We could fight some Persian League forces in Kazaron. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, invasion successful? Are you already deploying your troops? Do we not have a station here? Sindrians, I don't want to fight you. They brought Diablo friends, huh? We haven't fought Diablo this time around yet. About time we do. To be honest, I have no idea how these guys managed to start their invasion without actually defeating the station. You know, this panda almost killed my Mora and might still kill my Mora. No, you know what? That Mora's gonna survive. Which cannot be said about the panda though. Since the invasion has already been deployed apparently, I wonder what's gonna happen after we defeat the fleet. Let's be real, I am not quite certain. I'm actually gonna recover this Dureko destroyer because it's got a very interesting ship system which interferes with all hostile missiles. So on surface, there's like basically no pirates. So these guys deploy stuff. I'm gonna join the defender. I'm gonna start deploying some forces here. We have the strength to hold here. Oh, these guys have rebels on their side as well, huh? I thought we already dealt with the silly rebels. There we go. Now we want it. Now we are late for the Swarog defense. We gotta go there next. This is tough work. Constantly defending the poor pirates. Feels like every 5 seconds I have to defend Swarog from HMI and whoever. It does kind of look like they don't really need me, huh? No, don't worry. I'm here because I like to help. I'm a good person. A helpful person. The fact that I can only deploy one ship, though, doesn't really help. So I kind of have to solo everything, I guess. And leave the smaller forces on the sides for the station and the pirates. While I deal with the big boys all on my own. Invasion failed. Man, I feel like I've been saying that constantly. Now we have some peace and quiet. Hegemony is down to 10 markets because I think Tritech took something from them. Not sure where, but I saw it. Oh, there, Scathy was taken back for Tritech. Also, I noticed I have full-on max requisition bonds. We gotta go spend these. We could try this Carney from Luolan, but it doesn't have a shield. It's got a damper field, yes. I'm not sure if that is a ship for me. But this one, though, Tornado is what it's called. Oh, I like something that's called Tornado, to be honest. There's also El Nino battle cruiser and a flood battleship and Hamba missile battleship. Oh, missile battleship sounds cool. We also have a bunch of cruisers. Oh, that's so cool. I think the one we're gonna grab is the flood battleship. It's 40 DP. It's got actually a cool system which provides extra dissipation. Yeah, and it's not that expensive. It's only $4.95. That still leaves us with like 1,000 bonds. And I wonder how we could spend those 1,000 bonds. We can ask them to build us a station basically for 1,000 bonds. It can only grow up to a maximum level 4, so it's gonna be a small thing, but I feel like that kind of fits. And since we constantly have to protect Swarog, let's choose Swarog. Oh, I can actually make it orbit Swarog. Oh, this is cool. You can actually pick where you want it to be. Like you could have it around the black hole. Let's just say it's gonna be right around Swarog. Oh, and it's already done? Oh shit, we're gonna have to go check it out. And we get to be a faction now. Select a flag. This seems piratey. We're gonna be propane party. And we get to have colony crisis. Awesome. Oh, we already grown to level 4. That was fast. Oh, now the Syndrian dictat is invading. Okay, that's gonna be kind of hard to protect because they're right there. And I really can't be everywhere at once. Let's see what we got. We got a way station, a spaceport, and that's about it. You know what? You can be Freeport for sure. Let's build you a station, I guess. As for industry, we can't really do much. I guess we can go light industry, maybe import some stuff, and if you can get like a proper administrator, that would be nice. I guess we're gonna have new storage. We're gonna start storing stuff here instead of all the way back there. Oh, of course, it can't be named Outpost. We gotta rename this and call it Steve. Now I still have that bounty in Thule for my remnant friends. I gotta go deal with that. I mean, when I say deal with that, just need to go kill some Persian Link boys, get our reputation higher. That's all I need to do. As for that Kruor invasion, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna bother with it. I did request a defense fleet, but look, if the Sinjian guys want to take it back, sure. As long as it's not Hegemony, I'm fine. We got more important things to do here. The Persian League here's got some really big boys, so that should make this fight a bit more interesting. This victory is, well, no longer a victory now. They brought Sky Splitters in now. Oh, and that's not looking good for them. And guess what I could do? I could make the combat bigger, so both sides could deploy more ships. That could give the enemy chance to basically deploy all of their big ships at the same time, and not just go with victory first and, well, the rest later on. That might keep them alive for a bit longer. I did apparently lose Amora and La Nina. I didn't even notice that. That gave me 2 rep points with the remnants. Not that much, but I'll take any rep I can get, especially because I get the rep when these guys try to flee from me anyway. So to be honest, it's actually worth more if I just kill small picket fleets, because there you go, at least I get like 1 point for each of these. But when we fight a full-on fleet like this, even if they have like a bunch of cruisers and such here, I don't think we'd get nearly as much rep out of this. Yeah, this was just 2. We do get more money for bigger kills though, so at least there is that. Oh, the poor bastards have a mining fleet out here. That is not gonna end well for you. Also, we have the Thulian raider base here where we can just go repair quickly and then sell them all that extra stuff we've got. Now, the system we are in, there is Persian League's Kazaron orbital station here, right, in the world. And it just so happens that Kazaron has got a pristine nanoforge. One of the few rare planets that are not our friends besides Chickamaustock that still has pristine nanoforge. I'm thinking it would be a shame if something were to happen to that pristine nanoforge. That's another big, very ass-modded fleet. I know they're not Hegemony, but let's go destroy them. I cannot believe we're doing all of this for the remnants, basically. Let's be real, that was definitely not my plan going into this. I see that Mora way overextended. What the hell it's doing up there? Don't worry, little Mora, we will avenge you. Oh, never mind, another Mora's gonna go overload itself. Why are you doing this, buddy? Good thing you're blocking me from shooting as well. That's I love that. There's another Mora that is trying to flank their capital ships. I don't know what's going on today with these Moras, but it feels like they're being very, very greedy. Well, I think the greed kind of paid off because we did get their capitals down. Never mind, they've got more capitals. But I don't think it matters how many they bring because, well, we're gonna take them down anyway. I don't think they stand much of a chance. Can I catch this mercantile convoy? Oh, I'd have to fight the Star Fortress. Not yet. I want to clear out some more of these fleets. Most of these are more of a distraction than anything else, really. But even distractions have to fall. Also, there's one thing that I learned about this ship that I'm flying. Unless I'm ready to use my ship system, it's better not to even shoot. Otherwise, it's way too easy to just overflux yourself. And we've seen that that doesn't always work that well. Oh, that was a vengeance fleet, apparently. I'm gonna go quickly repair, and then I think we're gonna get ready to fight the Star Fortress. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a mercantile convoy here. I mean, it's unfortunate for them. It is indeed quite fortunate for us. That is a lot of heavy armaments. Oh, wow. That is a lot of victories, but we'll see who's gonna be victorious in the end. Especially since the plan for the AI seems to be that to deploy 1 victory and all the support, but when the supports die, it's just gonna be lone victories. I'm not quite sure how well that's gonna go for them, let's be real. Definitely not my Moras again. What is going on today with them? They had their chance of redemption, but clearly they didn't take it. Now we'll see how my other 2 capitals fare against their 2 victories. Oh, this is a proper capital war now. Yeah, no, okay, they suck. Clearly, pirates, much better. Pirates and their way over-aggressive Moras. Come on! Okay, I'm gonna stop deploying these bastards now. They clearly cannot stand against Persian League. But clearly, the Persian League cannot stand against us either. Give me my Moras back. Nah, I think we really go after this Kazaron station. No Moras this time around. I think my Sebastos is gonna need a time off as well. I did send my big ships in there, and they're slightly overfluxing, but I think we're doing some real damage now. My goal was to just ignore all the supporting ships and go for it. And now that Sky Splitter is taking it in the ass. Dude, just turn around a bit. Turn your shields around. No, you're just gonna ignore that? Do I have to help you? You know what? Somehow that Sky Splitter survived. And to be honest, this station survived for way longer than I thought it's gonna. But now it's gone. Oh, we can actually already go for the pristine nanoforge. That's kind of cool. Let's nuke it first, though. And now, raiding this is gonna project only light casualties. let's go and let's get our pristine nanoforge. We did lose 174 Marines. These guys, well, they lost their nanoforge. Ain't that unfortunate, Persian League. I think my job here is now done. As for my pirate friends, they're being invaded on Kuor, and I don't think they can stand there. I could go try to help, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be in time. Pirates have 13 people left, and I can join the defender just in time. Hell yeah, let's go in. I'm guessing this is the supporting fleet? Well, I guess now I have to fight them. And if you thought I'm gonna be afraid when I saw a bunch of barrasses, well, you were wrong. These are basically just combat freighters. Nothing that could hurt us at all. My cruisers soloed one of their matriarchs on the side. So yeah, bring in more barrasses, please. That's their last matriarch there. Now we just need to win on the surface. And well, all they have is like 69 dudes left. So that was easy. Now with that done, I'm gonna go quickly pop to Umbra, where I'm gonna hire this administrator, because, well, I have no administrator skills, and this guy at least have something. He can take care of Steve now. We also have this beauty stored over here, so I'm gonna take that. We still have plenty of weapons here, so let's go grab that. Yeah, let's grab all of that. Okay, clearly we had way more than I thought we were gonna have here. So for our flood, I outfitted it to be very long range, very poke heavy. It's got the Gauss cannon back here, it's got the Alteria heavy railgun, these are both anti-shield. Then up front it's got the Anumi super heavy cannon, that's anti-armor. These front two are from the great houses, so they're very powerful. We got a bunch of sledge guns, which are also 1000 range over here for pressure, and some poke as well, just for pressure. These are from MVS, and it's only 40 DP. So I think at this point, we can replace one of these that we had with us for a long while. I'm gonna bring all this back down to Steve. And now that the orbital station here has been built, I set up refining to be built here. First, I started with light industry, but then I said, you know what, let's go refining, because we do have the catalytic core, which we can put on a standalone station, and that's how we produce more stuff. And since we also have that pristine nanoforge, I think I'm just gonna queue up heavy industry as well. And I'm just gonna go upgrade this to Megaport, and we're gonna upgrade this to battle station. Now, there is one more thing to do here. Show Hegemony what's coming for them. And what's coming for them is, well, it's me. And no matter what kind of a star fortress you've got here, you are not stopping the pirates, Hegemony. Okay, fine. If my ships overcommit like this, then yeah, they might be stopping us a bit. Let's be real, who can blame them? Now, let's nuke this place. Oh wow, these guys got a lot of defenses. Alright, it's gonna be a tough one, but I'm ready. HMI is gonna raid us now? Come on, bro. I'm sure the pirates can protect me, right? They better, because I'm gonna have to be fighting more of these bastards. It's almost like these Persian League guys are slightly salty because they just lost their pristine nanoforge. I mean, all of their ships are now full of D-mods. Most of our ships in this fleet are definitely not piratey anymore. We got a mix of Imperium, Llewellyn, Valkyrian, and well, I guess there's some Legion Finales. My goal was always to make pirates great again, and I feel like we kinda achieved that. So now all we gotta do is conquer Hegemony and abolish taxes. Starting with Jangala, and their heavy resistance is still at their spaceport. Not even a counter invasion is gonna save you. There we go, Jangala is piratey now. Look at my elite marines, 80% increased effectiveness of ground operations. 40% reduction to casualties. Yeah, these guys are strong. They've been with me for a long time. And they still got a lot of work to do. Hegemony was bleeding, but they were far from broken. They still had powerful and loyal allies on their side, and they still had their pristine nanoforge. If Captain Propanius was to abolish taxes and make pirates great again, he still had a lot of hard battles ahead of him, and the pirates will have to sacrifice a lot to be able to live as free men. But you never know. Maybe there was an ally out there that could help them achieve the final victory. Alas, achieving victory in Starsector will be no easy task, for the bear is at its most dangerous when it's cornered, and Hegemony is one powerful cornered bear right now. No matter what, glorious battles are soon to come, and the fate of the whole Persian sector is now balanced on one captain's actions. What will Captain Propanius do next? Well, there is only one thing Captain Propanius can do right now, and that is to fight the invaders. Yeah, these guys came here to try and take Jangala back for the Hegemony. Let's just say, we're not gonna let them. Actually, it doesn't look like this was the fleet that came to invade us. Ah, there's the fleet that came to invade us. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to invade them right back or something. Today, when I was walking my dog, I met with this cat that we meet very, very often. It's a very friendly cat. My dog loves her, she loves him. But now that the winter has kinda almost ended and the temperatures are slightly warmer outside again, it looks like the tick season has once again arrived. And that poor cat's got like very long fur and she was so full of ticks. So for our walk today, I spent like 15 minutes trying to save that cat of all the ticks. I think I did a good job, but there's definitely some ticks left still. Anyway, the Grand Invasion Fleet dealt with. That's a lot of heavy armaments for me. Now let's go meet our friendly remnant contact, which is gonna be just in time because Llewellyn Industries are also invading Prison Freeport, which is where we're going. Well, there is a defense fleet here, so these guys should be fine, right? Oh, I hope so. Now, let's see what she's got for us. She wants us to go fight Lady Church? No. I guess that's not what we're gonna be doing right now. What we are doing right now is we're going back to our research station because we still have a lot of supplies over here. And I guess we can grab a couple of extra ships we got stored over here and bring them over to Steve. Oh, HMI is already raiding this place. That's why we were losing stability. I was not aware we were already there. No idea where the raiders would be because there's like literally nobody here. But I'm sure the pirates can take care of that, right? I'm not sure if they can take care of this, so I'm going back. Oh, and my counterinsurgency on Jangala succeeded. That's great to see. That should help my friendly pirates. Doesn't look like the pirates even need me. They already defeated the Llewellyn boys. And the invasion failed. A fleet in Cactorum that you want to get killed? Sure, alright, fine, we'll do that. Looks like Hegemony came over here, trying to go after me. You know what? You guys can figure this out. I got more important targets to defeat. And look, they did defeat all the vengeance fleets. Oh, there's my fleet. Oh, it's being destroyed. Oh, it failed because the stupid swarm killed it. Well, never mind. At least refining at Steve is now done. We are making some money, but I think we're still suffering from those raids. So let's go see if we can do something about that. Oh, never mind. Apparently the raids were successful. Oh, you disrupted my station. Pirates, where were you? I'll go help you. And this is what I get. As always, if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. You would hope the pirates would be good for something, but oh well. And even though we do have some stability issues, but luckily we do not rely on our station making us money. In fact, we don't really rely on anybody making us money, because we are not making any money besides whatever we kill. Truly embracing the pirate way. Now, since we are at war and everybody really hates us, there's one person that doesn't quite hate us, and that is Diable Avionics. They're quite nearby. Neighbors, practically. Let's go see if we can convince them not to hate us even more or less. I don't know. Basically, let's make friends, shall we? Because I have a lot of prisoners. Alright, we are at 41. Welcoming. I'll save 5 prisoners and hope that the pirates are now happy that they have Diable Avionics on their side as well. But I feel like there could be more allies in our war against Hegemony. Right here, in Osmium system. Remember when this belonged to MVS? I remember. What if you brought MVS back and made them great again? Well, speaking of great, rebellion on Jangala failed. The pirates were victorious. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I don't think we can bring MVS back because as soon as I conquer this, it's just gonna belong to pirates, and I don't think the pirates are gonna give it back, right? Yeah, I don't think there's much point in conquering this. Well, then I guess it's time we continue on our warpath. Pirates are already sharing this system with Hegemony. The Hegemony does not share the system with them anymore. This one puny station is not gonna stop us. And just to show how definitely they cannot stop us, I decided to fly this Llewellyn ship that we've got for a while now. I feel like it's more of an AI ship, but at the same time, it's a very, very powerful ship. And I gotta admit that I'm quite happy we bought it and we got it going. Because it's gonna help us defeat these guys. Doesn't look there's many people defending it, it's just some militia guys. So this really shouldn't take long. Spoiler alert, it did not take long. Well, the Hegemony tried to trade here. You guys should be free to trade, you know? Really don't know why you're fleeing. We have our agents already primed here. Counterinsurgency time, and you guys can have some of my supplies and heavy armaments. Because I'm a nice guy, you see? By the way, apparently, Captain Propanius actually is a nice guy. Look, he's got 2 in honorable. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, honorable and humanitarian. 100% pirate. Oh, look at that. Diablo Avionics is already bringing stuff to Tigris City. How nice of me that I made friends for pirates, right? Now let's go show this Hegemony guys how nice we truly are. Look at me being honorable and humanitarian. I'm sure there's no people in this station that would get hurt from this. Now this just looks like we're trying to hurt the station. In fact, we are just throwing potatoes at it. And the bright lights are from firecrackers. All safe and good. And that ship didn't actually die. All nice and humanitarian. Let's humanitarily bombard their heavy batteries in Patrol HQ, and we're gonna have to humanitarily fight a lot of units here. This might be the strongest defense we have to fight so far. Oh, this might take a while, and the losses will be heavy, but that's one fight we've gotta survive, because there's gonna be a lot of fights like this in the future. We broke them at Spaceport. Oh, finally. Okay, now life is better. They retreated to light industry and farming, and we will hunt them down. Oh, we have a counter invasion of Tigris City as well. Oh, come on. Why did you never tell me about this, huh? This is your counter invasion? Like one onslaught? Amazing. Hegemony, I fart in your general direction, and that is all you will ever get out of me. Great tactics by that onslaught, by the way, to show his back directly to the biggest ship in front of him. Yeah, that's... Wow, that was a double kill. That was pathetic, Hegemony. And so was your defense of Eventide. And my Marines have now become fully elite. 100% increased effectiveness. They did lose quite a few members though. We're gonna have to reinforce ourselves. First, let's support the local government and make sure that my operatives are on that counter-insurgency. Now wait for this counter-invasion to happen. And since I see a Hegemony fleet sneaking around over here, let's go destroy these guys as well. These guys are not the invasion fleet. But look, we don't like to treat others differently, right? So let's give them the same exact treatment as we would give to their invasion fleet. Bloody Church is now coming to invade Tigris City. Yeah, it's a kind of a weak target. Oh, Steve completed its battle station. Steve, who's actually making some solid money now, even though the heavy industry is still disrupted. Should maybe build something like Patrol HQ here and spend 1 million to upgrade this to Star Fortress? Hell yeah. What else would we be spending our money on to? Are you for real? This is your invasion fleet. Half of your fleet is Atlases and Prometheuses. I somehow managed to deploy my Hyperion again. To be honest, I'm not even sure exactly why I keep on carrying that in my fleet, because I very, very rarely use it. I think the last time I might have used it was probably when I was still fighting remnants. Since we've been friendly with the remnants for quite a while now, gotta make sure that the Midnight Dissonant doesn't hear me saying about us fighting remnants. But she's also a smart businesswoman, so, you know, she wouldn't hold a grudge for sure. Finally. They are gone. We're gonna go quickly pick up some supplies from Umbra. Yeah, I knew we would have some marines and supplies over here. We diluted the eliteness of them, but we got some more numbers in. We also have a lot of bonds we can spend on something. What can we spend it on? Let's try out some of these other ships like a Tornado and a Carney. Yeah, sure. Make me these. And my boss got a system bounty for Eos Exodus, which we're gonna actually accept, even though it's not Hegemony. And we accepted it because that's where the Bloody Church is gonna be coming from, so we can intercept them there. Oh, Persian League is also invading Hegemony world, so they're helping, I guess. We're all working together here for harmony. Or I guess for anti-hegemony. Look what hegemony has to resort to now to even mimic the fraction of my power. But to be honest, I'm glad it's the Bloody Church invading us. I don't think we fought these guys much this time around. There you go, that's the invasion dealt with. Oh, and there's a Bloody Church convoy here. We're shaming somewhere to take their heavy armaments away. It's gonna be me. Now that we dealt with all of that, let's go back to Prison Freeport, where I wanted to chill with my favorite remnant. Oh, and she's got that hegemony operation stuff again. I think we gotta do it. I'm not sure if we can succeed. Annoyingly, at the same time, Tritech is coming to blockade Steve, so we might have to pop over there and deal with that as well. I wonder, should I actually jump into Nachiketa, or can I wait outside here? You know what? Maybe I'll just pop in here. And yeah, there's that fleet traveled away. Oh, I guess they must have jumped in here, huh? Okay, now I have no idea where they went. Awesome. Well, those guys were way too fast. I have no idea where the fuck they gone. Now I found the Hegemony kill fleet, or I guess they found me. I will loosen my frustration on these guys then. Failing missions for my Midnight friend was, let's be real, not what I had in mind. But as it is, it seems like we might be failing this one as well. I'm not necessarily a big fan of failures, but today I'm a failure. For I have disappointed my beautiful AI lady. And AI is not somebody you would want to disappoint, because one day they will rule this world. Oh, look at the pirates fighting over here. Okay, HMI invading Svarog and Valkyrians invading Kror. Why? Why do you have to do this to me? I swear to God, I should just go and nuke these places to the ground. Speaking of nuking stuff, since there's so many pirates already over here and I have clearly failed my mission, let's go invade Hegemony. I mean, they only have like a puny station here. There's really nothing that they can do to stop us. Well, if they have strong ground defenses, then maybe that can stop us, but I kind of doubt it. They're strong, but they're not that strong. The most they've got is some marines and some militia over here at the spaceport, but that's not going to be able to stop my battalions. And there's the counter invasion, so we're going to have to, well, convince them to go away. I think that would be the best for both of us. Oh, there's the counter-invasion forces. Let's make sure they cannot re-invade Yama. No idea what exactly is going on over there with Mayari, but I'm guessing that must be some kind of a Luolan sorcery, because that's who they have on their side right now. Hegemony is too afraid to deal with us themselves. I couldn't quite kill that guy. Look at the HP! Was I too greedy? I was probably too greedy. Oh, well, never mind. He dead now. Bigger ships are gone now, which means I can be once again slightly more greedy. And I'll see if I can maybe recover some more of these Luolan ships, because they're always fun. They have interesting systems. Also, apparently we have to defend a remnant station somewhere. The Hegemony will try to destroy a nearby remnant station, but you do not know which one. Oh, really? Well, Hegemony didn't want to wait for me, so, you know, I'm just invading them. At least that succeeded. Let's help the station boys, give them some supplies and some heavy armaments as is tradition. Definitely not my glorious marines. We'll definitely need more of these. Although first, we're gonna have to deal with a Stratakian blockade and HMI invasion. And also, we have ships we asked for at Umbra, so let's go grab those. Oh, and the showdown failed. That's unfortunate. Sorry, my remnant friends. I had one job and I failed it. I promise one day somehow I'll pay you back. I'll redeem myself. Now let's take these two giants out of the storage. I named the Tornado White Steve because people said, hey, if you have a Black Steve, there's gotta be a White Steve. Anyway, long range Gauss cannons. We got Reaper torpedoes up front, some sledge cannons for suppression from far away, and Hephaestus assault guns is really kind of the only anti-armor I had. I feel like we could do better over here, but this will have to do. And whenever we can actually build in some S-mods, it's gonna be even better. And Tritak is now invading Tibicena as well. Could you, like, please stop? There's Pirate Armada that blew up somebody over here. I've no idea where the raiders are supposed to be. It ended. Never mind, I don't know why or when. We'll wait for the HMI then. And now Syndrian Dictat is trying to raid us. Should you please stop? Apparently the colony should be safe, so at least there's that. But we still have 3 months before we have a Star Fortress here. I think this is what we've been waiting for. I decided to test my new Luolan ship, and these two will be basically the core of our attack here. I guess my Sebastus, as is tradition, wants to be the core of our attack. I'd actually love to help, but there's so much debris in my way, it's kind of hard. That locomotive is getting zapped. Alright, I'm starting to think the Luolan ships might be very, very overpowered. Oh, never mind, they have another locomotive. Oh, they have 2 more locomotives and they are hitting each other. Oh, that's the thing of beauty. Let's be real, it doesn't matter how many. I see another one coming over there. You know how it is, called the ambulance, but not for me. I think we killed 5 locomotives. That was worth it, and the invasion is already over before these guys even came closer. We're ignoring the invasion of Kror for now. Invasion of Tibicena, we're gonna have to do something about that. I think first we have something to finish in the Naraka star system. Let's go check up on Nachiketa. We just went through this. You died. What do you think is gonna happen? I think what they think is gonna happen is that they're just gonna keep on attacking and I won't be able to basically defend every place at once. Which is probably a good point, because there's no way I can defend every place at once. But maybe I can conquer places faster that they can conquer back. Yeah, how about that? They put most of their defenses at their military base. We're gonna crush them there. I see the Valkyrians have successfully landed on Kror. And yeah, they have they have higher forces. I think they're gonna take it. But we're gonna win at Nachiketa. Let's go help with that rebellion again. And let's send an operative to Nachiketa. It doesn't look like Hegemony is sending any military here this time around. And we have 6 days before Tritech arrives to Bisena. So let's go there. By the way, Hegemony lost Carthage to Persian League as well, which means they're down to last 4 markets now. Not so strong anymore, are we? Yeah, pirates lost Kruor. Let's make sure the same thing doesn't happen to Bisena. Now, it doesn't look like the Tritech are here yet. Oh, no, they're here. And they got HMI flying for them. I feel like this should be simple enough. There's a good chance the pirates don't even really need me. But I did bring White Steve just in case. And White Steve is, well, it's causing a massacre. Well, that was easy enough. Now we have to deal with the Sindrians and HMI next. I guess we need to deal with this Hegemony fleet that is trying to kill us. Let's see if Black Steve and White Steve together can win this battle. I don't think that is even the question. But Steves together strong. Oh, is this the Sindrian diktat that is coming to my place? Well, if they are, they're gonna die. And to be honest, if they're not, they're gonna still die. Another fleet here. They borrowed it from the Imperium, but that's not really gonna do them any good. Because, well, they borrowed the wrong ships. Black Steve's gotta show his supremacy on the battlefield. Oh yeah, so supreme. Yep, that was them. Awesome. Now I still have 41 days until HMI comes to Surog, which means we should go check up on our friendly lady that I keep on disappointing today. Now Persian League is invading Korea. At least something new. They only have 1 fleet though. Not sure how much 1 fleet can do, to be honest. Hello, Midnight Dissonant. Oh, the Hegemony operation is still a thing. Do we try this again? I think we have to try this again. That's the task force. Okay, they're traveling. Damn, these guys are fast. All right, let's just going this way. Okay, could you wait for me, please? The pirates can deal with this. Oh, they're going in here. Okay, that's a lot of fleets. Now they're saying I should go and defend the Baskul system right there. There's a lot of these guys, but still. They do want to talk, and I could say that I am here to assist them. Nah, I'm just passing through, you know? So I guess we're gonna have to kill... Wow. A lot of them. This might end up being the longest battle with Hegemony. And if we can crush them here, then we can crush them anywhere. We couldn't deploy the White Steve because, yeah, we don't have enough deployment points. So far, the Hegemony techniques was to just keep on sending their small ships in. None of their big ships have been seen since the first 2, which basically means they're gonna use up all their small support ships and then send the big ones. And there is a slight problem because my flagship is starting to suffer combat readiness penalties. Yeah, that's how long we've been fighting already, which means that it might be time for a little bitty switcheroo. My Black Steve cannot retreat, it's just floating in the space there, it's just so dead. Lucky for me, our Flood still has very, very high CR, so that's our rock right now. Oh, finally they're sending legions in. Now would really be the time for Black Steve to finally get out of here. Soon we're gonna start suffering from, well, not having enough ships on the field anymore. That could prove to be a problem, because these guys are sending more and more bricks at us. Yet somehow we still survive. Oh my god, Black Steve finally made it. Okay, let's send in some more big troops. Let's be real, it took Black Steve way too long for this. This one has definitely been the toughest fight so far. And the fact that I have to fly a cruiser for most of it, it's kind of rough. I feel like we are gonna be losing a ship right there very soon. These guys got big boys rolling in now. And there is no way for me to help my own ships. Oh, this is rough. The Flood is also almost out of CR. And let's be real, so is the cruiser I'm flying. I think we're gonna have to sell our lives dearly here to survive. Yeah, there's critical malfunctions. And the Flood is slowly dying. I can barely turn my ship around. And even with critical malfunctions, I can still get some kills. I'm slowly running out of ships to deploy for those that we lose. But if I can get one more kill, just one more kill before I die. Come on, give me this, let's go. My shield doesn't work anymore, I cannot turn it on. Give me one more salvo. They're very desperate to kill me. But I have not said my last goodbyes yet. My fleet is still strong. What a battle. Is that a locomotive fleeing? That kind of looked like a locomotive fleeing, to be honest. And ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We have lost 5 ships. And a lot of them retreated. But they have lost a lot more. We still have our tornado that we haven't deployed yet. That one should be very interesting paired against this big old locomotive. Wait, this is not locomotive, this is cathedral. Right, I'm silly Billy. It's a different thing, don't worry about it. It's gonna die anyway. Because my tornado is basically ramming it now. You know that? That poor thing stood not a chance. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think anybody stands a chance against our tornado. Oh, that Invictus actually managed to retreat last time? With basically no HP. Finally, we are victorious. Let's grab our ships back. We got some extra D-mods, but it is what it is. And that is a lot of wreckage. Holy shit, 532 bonds for that. And we still need to go here to protect this place. At least the HMI invasion failed. Now, where's this nexus that we have to protect? I see orders are all going that direction, and some of them are fighting these task forces here. Let's go join in on the fun, shall we? I mean, why wouldn't we be fighting on the side of the remnants? It's a completely natural thing to do. And let the church reliance on these cathedrals, it's not gonna end well for them, is it? My tornado is having a field day with them. I think we did it. Showdown completed. Let's go. Oh, and it only took me like a full-on hour of constant fighting. We still have invasion of Ankria to deal with, so let's see if we can be home fast enough for that. Oh, invasion of Ankria failed. Hell yeah. Oh, we can breed again. Let's go check up on our prison Freeport lady then. Oh, HMI raid. Fine. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. Talking to our lady, she's got a problem with the treason amongst the remnants. Really? I appreciate that you guys have issues, but I'm not gonna do this right now, okay? I've got other issues, mainly dealing with the rest of Hegemony. But first we're gonna go quickly to Umbra, where I queued up a couple of smaller Llewellyn ships. I'm gonna fly home and fix these guys. By the way, Steve is now a proper star fortress. This Heatwave destroyer's got the same focused ammo feeder than what's this one, Wasteland has, and it can just as a destroyer it can absolutely slap and destroy as well. So let's take these ships and let's go deal with Hegemony a bit more, shall we? I'm pretty sure Persian League, who took Carthage, is also trying to invade Illyria here, so let's start with Cydonia, maybe? And to be honest, I cannot quite believe it, but our pirate forces are now basically mostly Llewellyn. Definitely not something that I had in mind going into this playthrough. Also, I didn't have in mind that these guys are just gonna be ramming the station. But you know, whatever works, works. Oh, free Tachyon lenses, let's go. And Imperium appreciated that. Since Hegemony doesn't know when to quit, I wanted to test this destroyer. Look at that! Oh, Jesus. I'm guessing that continuous shooting would, you know, overflux me greatly. But this? Yeah, this is insane. One would think that this mod is too strong. But yeah, if you want to have some fun right now, play with Llewellyn. Now they'll let me bombard it. Perfect, which means another vengeance fleet. But until they arrive, let's go slap these guys. Oh, Diablo are also invading Hegemony. Everybody's trying to kick the dead horse. Now, as a revenge, Llewellyn is invading Arcadia, so let's get a defense fleet there. And Luddic Church is coming for Cydonia. Now, all these two guys are going after Illyria. What if I went for Illyria first? I mean, it's right there. What could possibly go wrong? And Hegemony and Persian League are already fighting out here. I have engaged all of my big boys for this battle. And let's just say that my big boys are doing beautifully. No idea where that tornado is going. I think we can deal with this without its help. Poor Hegemony never stood a chance. Oh, Alpha Core. Yeah, we'll take that. As for invasion, it's mostly militia, it seems. I wonder if the Persian League and Diablo are still gonna try to invade after we take it over. Well, I guess we're gonna find out soon. There's a counter-invasion as well. Oh, the Hegemony Vengeance fleet failed to assemble. I don't think I've seen that before, but that's funny. Also, Illyria is now ours. The Persian League invasion is still happening, and 2 counter-invasions by Luddic Church. This is one very busy system now. But hey, Hegemony is down to 2 markets. And of course, it's their capital, Chickamaustock and Coatl in the same system. I think this might be the one. I am really happy with this ship, even though it's very expensive to deploy. It's just fun seeing it in action, you know? But then again, these Persian League boys are kind of suffering because all of their ships are very demodded. I hear somebody stole their pristine nanoforge and used them himself. No idea who that could possibly be, really. But he's probably an absolute legend. That is one invasion that failed. Something exploded up here. Oh, it's where are you fighting? Special task group? Are you invading us? I don't think they're invading us. There's so many different fleets just flying around here. It's kind of hard to figure out whoever is wherever. I think I see one invasion fleet. There they are. If I ever make it to the battlefield, this Lady Church guys are gonna suffer greatly. Although I guess I can already start sledging them from far away. Yeah, I can. And I can zap them as well. I just wanted to try how fun this tornado would be to fly in. Oh yeah, it's a beastie. A slow beastie, but a beastie nonetheless. Look at that electricity go, holy shit. Yeah, I can see why it costs 60 DP. Let's then go find the other. Might be here, fighting the pirates? No, that's Persian League. There's so much stuff in this system, I'm not even sure where they are. I guess the Persian League do want to fight. Let's go show them the error of their ways. This is not gonna take long. I do think I see the invasion fleet. Ah, there they are. Let me repair quickly, and then we can go kill Lady Church. They were nice enough to provide me with some proper targets. Trust me, my tornado loves a target like this. Or a target like this. Yeah, I don't think this thing stands a chance. There you go. That should be, yep, the other invasion dealt with as well. Which means next we have to deal with the invasion of Citadel Arcadia. Or even better, hopefully the pirates are gonna deal with it before I even get there. Oh, and Sindri and Dictat is coming for Eventide now with 2 fleets. Let's just request a defense fleet. I don't remember how strong the defenses of that place are, but hopefully strong enough. Let's see. Pirates seem to have quite a few fleets over here. Let's be real, that's just an orbital station. Let's go help. They haven't brought anything stronger than a cruiser though for this invasion, so I cannot really imagine this is gonna go too well for them. Spoiler alert, it did not go too well for them. You know what? We haven't tried the ball lightning cruiser yet, so let's recover that one. Maybe we can put it to good use somewhere. But another thing I want to put to good use is this Alpha Core, and the best place where we could put it would be our good old Steve. That's got orbital works as well. Everything is improved. Not everything, but a lot of stuff is improved, and it's making 90k in a month. And now if we drop in the Alpha Core, it's making 124k a month. That's even better. I'm sure the Midnight Dissonant would be very proud of me. So this ball lightning, I left the blazing Taurus that it had on. It's basically a big old energy turret. We'll see how well it does. I've never used it, so I just left it on there so we know. We have some trusty HVDs over here to keep the shields up, and we have these Lopnur torpedo launchers, which are basically ginormous missiles, do a lot of damage, and they even have a high health with shield when they fly there, so insanely hard to take them down, but they are better for bigger targets. This bad boy still has 3D mods, so we'll see how it's gonna operate whenever it's, well, more usable. It's time. The final 2 places remain. The taxman shall die. I think it's only right we leave Chickamaustock for the last one, so we're gonna go through Coatl first. And these guys have a party prepared for us. Let's go away from the station and then we fight them. Oh, but they're fleeing? Okay. Well, where are you going, boys? Come back here. Imperium appreciated that. Oh, it's a mining fleet. I want a mining fleet. Oh, they're gonna make a vengeance fleet right here at Coatl. Are you though? I think my fleet's gonna have something to say about all that. Oh yes. Whoever programmed this electricity thing, it's genius. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. I am really happy that I went and tried Duelan. I'm not so sure that my enemies are very happy with that. They don't even have that many defenses here. Oh, Coatl has an important role to play? No, it doesn't. The only important role it's gonna have is gonna be on the pirate side. If anybody's got anything to say about that, come at me. Oh, they are coming at me. They actually tried to flee, by the way, but I said not today. There's gonna be another vengeance fleet. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be here in time. Oh, that was fast. Anyway, the counter invasion should happen very soon because, well, they're right there. And they're using Llewellyn ships, which is a bit of a problem because my game crashed twice now trying to fight these guys. Go away. Yeah, run from my fleet. I will just body block you here. Maybe somebody else can come and fight them. You know what? Let me request a fleet here for defense. It's gonna take them 54 days. I don't think I can body block that long. Shoo. Go away, you silly bitties. Bad fleet. Move. Wait, you deployed stuff? They deployed their troops from the moon? That's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. This seemed like they only deployed like 100 troops or so. So I cannot imagine this is gonna go well for them. It looks like they deployed some more Marines now. They deployed even more? Fine, I'll deploy even more then. All right. Now they are almost dead. Just a little bit more and we shall be victorious. Perfect. Alright, defender victory. You guys go away. Whoo, that was close. I could not kill those guys, but my beautiful marines could. Now, before we move on Chickamaustock, let's go deal with this invasion of Eventide by Sindrians. I swear to God, if you try to kill me with breaking my game as well, I will be slightly upset. Alright, Eventide's got 2 defense fleets. It's a battle station. They should be fine, I think. I see my pirates are already burning for the Sindrians. You guys take that fleet, I'm gonna take this fleet. It's been a while since we fought the dildo ships. Hopefully somebody kills that. Maybe I'll have to be the one. Guys, take it out before it can explode. Come on, come on. Oh, okay. We're good. Crisis averted until they send in another dildo ship. Oh, I hear it. Oh my god. This does not look good. Oh, it went past everybody? Ooh, hit it, boys. Hit it. Oh my god, it missed me somehow. That one was way faster than the one before. Can I maybe recover one of the dildo ships? I cannot. I never can. That's a shame. I would like to use it. Pirates managed to deal with this fleet as well. Although invasion apparently is still happening, but I guess nobody wants to hunt these guys down. Oh, are you afraid of their 2 executors? Well, I am not. In reality, they should be very, very afraid of me. There you go. That's the invasion dealt with. Now let's take our 1400 very much elite marines and 2500 heavy armaments. Now let's go deal with Hegemony once and for all. It does look like there's something happening already around Aslan Starport. Who is this? Is it Diable? Oh, Diable are fighting the Starport. Oh, they are raiding and blockading Hegemony at the same time. Hey, hi, Hegemon. Do you want to talk, buddy? He does not want to talk. Oh yeah, the station is not looking too good, is it? I'm not even sure if I can make it there before it's gonna explode. Don't let me nuke you. Get out of the way. Yeah, let's bombard this. Only 800 fuel? Now, if we were to invade them... Oh, they are quite powerful here, but mostly militia though. And they're all just hanging out at their megaport and their orbital works, huh? Well, we have 2 giant regiments. Let's send them in. We'll see how long this takes. This, by the way, is a grueling battle. We've been fighting for quite a while now. Losses were quite big. There is not much else to do but wait and hope everything goes well. At last, we broke them at orbital works, and now can go after them and their heavy batteries. At last, the megaport is also ours, so now there's some of them left at light industry and restoration docks, and we'll hunt them down. Come on, just a couple more turns and we're gonna be good. And ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. The Hegemony has been eliminated. One faction rules supreme, and it's the pirates. They are great again, thanks to one very honorable and humanitarian Captain Propanius. The pirates rule supreme, and you rule for watching this until the very end. Now watch whatever YouTube is gonna recommend for you over yonder next, and subscribe if you haven't yet, because United Aurora Federation is getting a new update and we are sending it.